everyone, I'm the Soul, and today we will be playing as desperate Tankbound psychics, slowly descending into utter madness. With the new Endbringer's origin, we will dedicate everything to knowing the unknowable and following its path to the bitter end. And when I say end, I mean the end. But before we can do all that, I need to introduce you to the Martyrs. You see, not so long ago, the Martyr civilization was a veritable utopia. Automation made work a voluntary affair, and suffering of all types was nearly unheard of. Martyr life was so easy that many of the Martyr young lacked purpose. They found their lives to be boring and meaningless. Eventually, many of the Martyr young found that purpose in colonizing the nearby planet of Disinteger. And all was going well for a time, but the utopia the Martyrs knew was about to come to an abrupt end. Out of the blue, the entire planet of Disinteger was engulfed in an otherworldly shroud. Nothing on the fledgling planet remained, and for a people like the Martyrs, where premature death was a rarity among rarities, the news of their dead young shattered the minds of many. Worse still, even the Martyrs who held their composure during those trying times started to have visions. Some of the visions were horrifying, some of the visions were nonsensical, but the most unnerving visions of all were the ones that were coming true. The unified government of the Martyrs was rapidly coming undone. More and more power was given to the Martyr Research Commission, a commission meant to solve the mystery of what exactly happened on Disinteger. Today, the Martyrs who survived the collapse of their civilization do so as part of a brutal and barely stable technocracy, one that expects its citizens to give up everything in the name of answers. And you can see just how much the Research Commission expects us to give up because we have the Tankbound Civic. We have the Tankbound Civic, which makes it so that we all live in tanks, just sitting there thinking, experiencing visions of the future, and doing not much else. We've given up our bodily autonomy for research purposes, and that comes along with our worker and rural district jobs being fully automated of course by the tech that came before the collapse. You know, the tech that we had during our utopia when everything was automated. We will have all of those jobs automated, and our people, our martyrs, will be in tanks doing all the specialist jobs, and that is about it. So for our other civic superstitious beliefs, we basically have the concept of seeing the future as a civic in our empire. Our priests will become spirit mediums, and those spirit mediums will tell us, well, every 13 years, what the next cycle of our empire will be. And those cycles, they come with buffs, they come with debuffs, but basically they're trying to predict the future and tell us whether our empire will grow, whether it'll stagnate, whether it'll go to war, that kind of stuff, and it'll give us bonuses and debuffs based on that, which eventually we can get a chief medium that reduces the negative effects of the future, which is kind of cool. Interested again to see how this new civic works. And then for our traits over here, we are of course organic, which gives us food upkeep because we are organic inside of our tanks. Of course, we are still organic beings, but don't worry, we don't need that much food because we also have the Tankbound trait, which gives us minus 50% food upkeep, which I think is on top of our automatic minus 25% upkeep from Tankbound. So yeah, we really don't need that much food in this run. We do need a lot of amenities. We obviously can't work worker jobs. We obviously can't be recruited in armies because we live in tanks. Doesn't really make too much sense if we do that, and we grow slower. So it's pretty much a big downside, but Tankbound in general is like, it has a lot of upsides, the civic. The trait, not so much. And then for our other trait here, we have a cranial mega trophy, which is a really good trait. It basically means that our head, our brain, is really big, and the rest of our body is quite useless. And that works out perfectly for us because it makes our job efficiency for researcher jobs go up by 25%, and then our job efficiency for worker and menial drone jobs, which we don't have any of those, minus 20%. So that's basically just a bonus for us. We don't have any workers in our empire. So yeah, just a big bonus for us, and that is about it. We also have natural sociologists. We just are natural sociologists, which gives us a job efficiency for biologist jobs, a cool plus 15% there. So we'll be really good at social sciences. We also have haunting visions, which, to be honest, it's really not good for our empire. It gives us minus job efficiency for elites and specialists, which all of our pops are going to be elites and specialists. So it's really not good. But we can't do this empire without haunting visions. It just makes too much sense thematically. And then of course, finally, we are decadent. We don't like doing worker jobs, but that's great. We don't do them anyway. So perfect. That's just a freebie right there. And then last but not least, we have the Endbringer's Origin, which will be the focal point of this entire run. It's going to be the story of the run. It's going to be where a lot of the mechanics of the run come from. I'm not going to do too much explaining it now because it's going to take over basically all of our attention for the most of the game. So yeah, and speaking of that game, let's get it started. Let's get into the galaxy settings screen. We are of course on Admiral difficulty, medium, 600-star galaxy with 13 AI empires. Any of the other quirky little settings you can see here. You can pause and look at them while I scroll through, or you can hit the like button or the subscribe button if you want while I scroll through. You can really do whatever you want while I scroll through. And yeah, that brings us to the end. Let's get into this game. And here we are, ready to start our descent into total and utter madness, probably dragging the galaxy down with us as we go. Yeah, as it says here, we are the harbingers of cataclysm. We don't know that yet, but we are the harbingers of cataclysm. We are Endbringers, the new origin, of course new to me. I don't know if you guys have played with it yet. I haven't, so it is new to me. And we see our Shrouded World here immediately. Disinteger, engineering, research, and zero right there. We don't actually I guess we don't get the zero, right? Oh no, we actually do. Oh, we actually are generating zero per month just immediately from the start of the game. Okay, that's pretty epic. And then we have a new symbol here, a cycle of growth. Okay, this is a cycle from the Superstitious Belief Civic. Okay, haven't seen this before. We're getting pop growth speed, monthly food at the cost of building upkeep, district cost, and monthly minerals. Interesting. Okay, well, cycle of growth, I guess we're going through at the moment. Speaking of growth speed and speaking of all of that stuff here, we have our home world, and of course, let's go ahead and take a look at our workers. Yeah, we have no workers. We just have positive production. We don't even have a cost for our production. Wow. Is this not broken? Is not having a cost for our production not like broken? The automation buildings that we get like in the normal game, like later on in the game, those cost energy to keep up, a lot of energy. That's what actually automates our stuff. But these guys, it seems our automation is just for free, but it only has 700 out of 1,000. So it's like 7 out of 10 efficient, but it's just for free basically. And then we have a whole bunch of new jobs here, including new elites. Okay, our elites aren't politicians, they're high astrologists, which I guess makes sense. You know, we have a think tank, our think tank is in charge, and the greatest thinkers, the people with the best crazy futuristic visions or seeing the future are in charge. It makes sense. Let's see. With the stars as their guide, these mystical leaders guide the spiritual institutions of the Empire. Okay, that is quite the elite profession there. I'm a fan. And then we also have another job over here, production overseers. Production overseers work to eliminate inefficiencies and maximize the outputs of from complex manufacturing processes. Okay, this actually gives us a modifier that looks to be where is it? Wait, hold on. Let's go ahead and scroll down to production overseers. Is this doing what I think it's doing? First and foremost, okay, yes it is. Worker production plus 8%. So the more production overseers we have, the more our workers produce, our non-existent workers. Okay, I'm kind of seeing the vision. And where exactly do we get these production engineers from? Not our capital. Okay, city districts. Okay, yes, see here, city districts actually produce production overseers. So the more city districts we have, the more efficient our working our workers are going to be in these automated districts. Okay, an interesting economic setup, but that of course isn't the most interesting thing to us. The most interesting thing is Disinteger. So I'm going to go ahead and press play, and I have a sneaking suspicion that if we press play, yeah, okay. Normally with these origins that are story driven, if you just have to press play for a month or two, and these events do pop up. So we have a mission to Disinteger. Exploratory satellites orbiting Disinteger have identified a promising target for our first crewed mission to the surface of this shrouded world. Oh, we can go to the surface? I always assumed shrouded worlds were either like some kind of balls of energy or just otherwise unlandable, well, unable to be landed on, but I guess it's just a world that's covered in like a shrouded thing. I guess. I always assumed they were some kind of pure energy gas giant type world, but no, I guess we're just landing on it. The landing zone emanates a strange radiation that ripples across the planet, carried forth on ultraviolet winds. There are many martyrs who protest against the mission in fear that we unleash the same curse upon our homeworld. Their concerns are not without justification, but the overriding need to understand this distant phenomenon must take precedence. Oh yeah, we definitely value understanding this phenomenon way more than our lives. I mean, have you seen our lives? We live in a tank now. We used to live in paradise, but we live in a tank, so obviously we are willing to die to figure this out. Anyway, if we are fated to one day suffer the same calamity, we will at least die knowing why. Couldn't have said it better myself. The search for answers begins now. We create a archaeological site on Disinteger, which of course we will investigate immediately. Let's go ahead and build a second science ship to be 100% dedicated to Disinteger, 100% dedicated to figuring out those mysteries. And our other science ship that's already built, well, we might as well have them take a look. I don't see any of our guaranteed habitables as of yet, so we're gonna have this guy go around exploring, trying to find them. In our military, we can also explore with our military. Maybe we'll find more answers, or maybe we'll just have to wait and get this science ship built, get a second scientist recruited, and have them dedicated 24/7 to figuring out the greatest mystery that we have ever known. Okay, our science ship is built here, the HCM Untouchable Dreams. I mean, that is very fitting name. I guess we'll get this guy who's a spiritualist who is adaptable. Wait. Oh, we actually have an archaeologist. Okay, well, archaeologist will immediately set this archaeologist to go work on the archaeological site over here with a new ship set over here. Wow, this is very brutalistic looking, and our station just looks like a whole bunch of triangles. I can't tell if it's beautiful or ungodly ugly, but it is interesting, that's for sure. This looks like some kind of weird clamp. Huh. Well, I guess we don't really care too much about style anymore. It's all about efficiency and getting the job done. What is this? Are these like some kind of scanners? I don't even know. It does look cool though. Very cool looking ship.
We build.
Huh. Okay, well, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this figured out. Of course, that is going to be his full-time job. Oh, and we did find our first Arctic world, a 13 size Arctic world that's not even next to us. Okay, well, can't say that is too lucky, but all right, you're exploring over that way. You haven't really found much. I guess go over this way soon afterwards. There's got to be another habitable world somewhere around here. Our first tradition tree. Of course, we will do the only thing that makes sense for us, discovery. We need to discover everything there is to discover about not only that world, but the events that happened behind it. There we go. Our second. Oh no, it's just a continental world, a 24 size one, but a continental world nonetheless. Savannah world. Where's our second Arctic world? Oh, there you are, a 23 size Arctic world. Okay, that's pretty good. Can we see anything about it? 10 mineral districts, 9 generator districts. Okay, not bad, not bad. Does the other world happen to have... Okay, we can't actually see it at the moment, but I hope this other world has like food districts. Otherwise, we're gonna have to rely on our home world for food. Okay, we currently... Do we not need food? What's going on? We have 0 agriculture districts on our home world? How do we get food? How are we consumed? Base 22. What do you mean based? What? Where are we getting food from? What am I? Base 22. 6. We're getting 6 food from this. Where? Not from our jobs, that's for sure. Is it like, do we have like a planetary feature? No? Guys, where are we generating this food from? Empire base. Oh, we do actually just get a base food from our empire. Okay. Well, I guess most of our workers are going to be automated anyway, so we don't need that much food anyway. So if a world's going to have not that much of anything, it might as well not have that much food. Oh, and we found another tundra world as well. Okay, we'll actually be able to survive on this world. A 20 mining district, 16 size Tundra world. Okay, I'm liking the look of our worlds here. I'm liking the look of our surrounding systems. Looks like we're not having to go far to have a lot of worlds in our empire. First, of course, we will expand the council. We will get the secondary thing, which gives us research subsidies, which we will immediately invest in. Boom. Might as well do Veneration of Saints too, because we can afford it. And yeah, things are looking pretty good so far. Temple of Unity. Okay, we had this event last time, so we'll go ahead and learn to forgive these heretics. You know, we're all just trying to figure out what happened to the planet next to us. We'll forgive them, and we'll put their ships into our ships. Yes, that is very good. Very, very, very good. Oh, we even got their commander. All right, works out. Okay, I actually decided against merging our fleets together, and it's a good thing I did, because these guys are giving us some strange reports from their exploration. We apparently found a whole system filled up with people that aren't our own, with weird looking, I think this is anthropod stations. Well, we'll be able to see what exactly they are very, very soon. We have Gulroth, the Empire capital. These guys are trading. They're traders. We have elites. Gorothi. Okay. Well, Gorothi from the planet Goroth. Okay. They're politicians. They're xenophiles. All of their leaders are xenophiles. All of their specialists are xenophiles. Wait, is everyone just a xenophile? Do they just really want to... Oh, okay, we have some materialists here too. A few 14 materialists, and everyone else is a xenophile. Oh, we have some more materialists in the artisan trades. Okay. Very, very interesting. We have neighbors here. They're looking to be friendly neighbors, xenophile Gorothians, or whatever they're called. I'm sure we can make it nice with them. We have no use of intimidating or especially going to war with anybody at the current moment. We are currently just trying to figure out what happened to our children, figuring out what happened to our minds. We have no use for war, so we're going to go ahead and have our military ships immediately leave these guys' space. We don't want to intimidate them. We don't want to pick a fight. All we need to do, all we want to do is be left alone to our research. There's a black hole over here. I wonder if it has any cool stuff. We'll make this guy... Oh, black holes always have cool stuff. We found another space-bearing thing here. Of course, the void worms. We'll go ahead and investigate that too. All right, we're getting our first progress report from our scientist. What is our scientist's name? Jaharson, a simple name for a simple people. All of our people have simple names. They're just trying to get by. They're just trying to, they're just trying to uncover the secrets. We have already given up all of our material possessions. We have given up our last names. We have given up even having mothers. You know, we're born in tanks and all that stuff. So I picked a very simple name set for our people. Anyway, Jaharson, the female, okay, she has given us our first contact report, our first field report from the archaeological site. So let's just read it. The end is nigh. The terrain of Disinteger is as treacherous as predicted. Swirling vortices of gloaming particles. Gloaming? It is gloaming. Gloaming particles carve through the air, slowing the initial progress of Jaharson and her crew. Alarmingly, our research team has begun to report sensory inconsistencies. They describe distant howls carrying on the winds and shadowed figures stalking in the mists. Oh my god. Is it the ghosts of our children? How horrifying. Is it truly a mistake to be here? Probably. The first public broadcasts of the landing have triggered widespread panic on the sacrifice. Many are fearful that we are courting the mysterious destructive powers that once visited Disinteger. Organized protests proclaiming the end is nigh are sweeping across our homeworld. Ah, those guys are always saying that. Shutting down most of our infrastructure. It happens. Telemetric scans have received a cavity emanating particularly high radiation levels deep within a nearby mountain range. We are determined to push farther, whatever the cost. Breach the surface. We must find what awaits us. We get 50 relics, and we get minus 10% resources from jobs for 10 years. Wow. What a wonderful bonus. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for panicking. We're finally understanding the world that we have been desperately trying to understand through fevered visions on our homeworld for like forever, and you guys want to go all crazy on us. Oh, I mean, I can't blame you. You guys love going crazy. Let's go ahead and build this and get ready to build our first colony ship. Our first colony being on this wonderful 23 size Arctic world. currently named Volmar 3. Volmar 3 is gone, and frantic search has taken its place. A new colony world for our people, a colony that is a testament to our higher purpose. Of course, all colonies are a testament to our higher purpose of trying to figure out the answers. Oh, speaking of the answers, I didn't even realize we have got our second progress report from our scientist. Alien structure. We are not the first. Who could be the first? I don't actually know who could be the first. Pretty sure we are the first, but anyway, I'll hear you out. The mountainous cavity on Disinteger has been breached, revealing an abandoned alien structure lost to the cataclysm. We find it best to keep this information classified in order to prevent further panic. Maybe this was some kind of destruction caused by our children finding some kind of alien structure? I mean, let's just read on. Let's not make too many guesses before we even read the full report. Preliminary analysis confirms that the materials used in the facility's construction do not match the molecular composition of available minerals on the planet, suggesting that a spacefaring civilization built this installation using exotic materials. Okay, the exact purpose of this place remains unclear, but its functionality appears to be mostly automated. Are you sure this isn't our work? We love automation, and it could have been materials from our planet. You know, you never know. Anyway, meanwhile, the team's psychological symptoms are worsening. I mean, all of our psychological symptoms are worsening, bros, all right? It happens. Some report voices whispering through encrypted frequencies, while others describe distorted perceptions of their surrounding physical environment. Occasional fits of laughter are becoming uncomfortably commonplace. We have gone too far to turn back now. Keep searching. Turn back? That is not even a question. That is not even a question. Oh, Alpha Centauri has a colony over here. 1.1k pops. We have workers enslaved Hodden, and then we have civilian vampires. Okay, well, we have found vampires taking over what looks to be a primitive world. We'll probably get our military out of there. I don't really trust vampires. I don't trust them to be friendly. So, yeah, well, I guess we'll send our military on over to here. We have found our neighbors to the north. We have found our neighbors to the south, and it looks like all of this, hopefully including this, but it's just a tomb world, all of this sector will be ours. And depending what's over here, well, maybe this sector will be ours as well. We're getting a comet-sighted event, which I can already tell this is a different comet-sighted event than the normal one in the game, so let's just go ahead and read it. A comet was recently detected in the Witness system, clearly visible from the surface of the sacrifice. Its appearance was met with an intense reaction from the planet's population. I'm sure it would be. Any celestial event is significant to these superstitious folks. There is little disagreement that the occurrence of such a celestial event during a cycle of growth, no less, is a cause for celebration. Yeah, we're a greatly superstitious people, and I'm sure during our cycle of growth that we have declared, this would be even more of an omen in their eyes. Although, I mean, can you really blame our people for being superstitious? We literally see the future sometimes, so at what point is it superstition, and at what point is it just the logical answer to what is happening, you know, to the evidence? But anyway, what I do know is that unity is gained 40, so we're getting 40 unity, and we're getting 13 years of having +1 stability on our planets. Very weird set of numbers here. 13 years +1 stability. What does 1 stability even do for us? I don't know. Probably not much, but I'll take it. I mean, it can't be a bad thing. Okay, so what stability are we at now? 77. Okay. All right. Oh, our military fleet have investigated this system and found a new planet, an Arctic world. Okay, a planet we can actually colonize, which is absolutely excellent. And it seems, even more excellently, that it is not connected to any other system. So I'm thinking we'll set up shop here, here, and here for our defensive systems, and have our entire empire within this little star cluster, with only having 3 systems to defend all of it. We have plenty of planets in here. Some of them we can even colonize very, very soon. Obviously, we're already starting to colonize the core worlds of our sector, and yeah, this looks like to be the shape of our empire going forward, this little cluster of stars. And since we're so into astrology, what does this cluster of stars look like to you guys? To me, This kind of looks like a bird, maybe, with its, its beak being here, its little bird body being here, a tail here, and maybe this is like a head feather that some birds have, or maybe this bird is wearing like a hat that has a feather on it, and this is the little bird head, and then maybe it's looking out at some kind of triangular object here. I don't know what it's looking at yet. Obviously, we'll find the deeper meaning in the cosmos later, but yeah, this little shape of our empire is probably going to be the extents of our empire. We're going to go relatively tall here, not too much expanding. Bloating our empire would be irresponsible as it slows down our research, and that is obviously the most important thing to us. So yeah, probably right about here is where we'll set up. We'll colonize these worlds, terraform the others, and figure out the mysteries of the universe. We are about to contact our neighbors, the Kappa aliens, the Garothian regime, apparently. They've been actually very helpful in allowing us to communicate with them. They've sent us snippets of their language. I think they even sent us some broadcasting signals. So we're going to go ahead and get them on screen right now. We are the Garothian regime, minions of the wise Primarch Fen Boge. All right, Fern Boge. All right, totalitarian regime, fanatic xenophiles, materialists. Yeah, I think it's probably best that we are friends with these guys. They're on a tomb world. I'm just now realizing that. I guess I didn't pay really close attention to what kind of world they were on when we first met, but they're on a tomb world. Interesting. New friends bring us closer to the divine. I don't know if that is true, but they certainly can't help. We have no reason to have any hostilities with you at the moment, so we're gonna go ahead and set up an embassy right away. We're obviously just trying to focus on our research. Speaking of our research that we are peacefully looking into, we don't want any conflicts. We're getting a new report. We're getting a new report about they are all dead. Okay, well, this report should be interesting. At the seat of each station in the heart of this facility slumps over the desiccated corpses of an unknown alien race. Their many pale eyes staring towards the ceiling. Despite their frightened appearances, Jarson is reasonably certain that these figures are not a product of hallucinations. Good. But even if they were, we take hallucinations very seriously in this empire, so I would still like you to report them, Miss Jarson, but it's a good thing that they're not hallucinations this time. We actually have real things to study, which is helpful. It is actually helpful. Anyway, images of these life forms are currently classified as strictly confidential for now. I mean, I'm sure we'll get the broader masses to investigate these things, maybe show them, maybe so we can see visions of them in the past or something. But that's for the future. For right now, it's classified. No weapons of any form can be found, suggesting that their presence on Disinteger lacked hostile intent. This facility was likely an observation post, with sophisticated monitoring equipment trained directly on the sacrifice. Radiocarbon dating places their activity here long before the cataclysm struck. Okay, long before the cataclysm struck, which probably means long before, our children actually attempted to colonize this planet. So this was a long time ago. This has nothing to do with, our colonization of this planet, or at least maybe it doesn't. Maybe they blew up this planet in some kind of psychic blast to cover up their spying on us. I don't know why they would ever do that, but it's a theory. We have many theories. We have many people constantly in their hallucinations, theorizing about everything 24/7. That's our empire. So we have decoded many of their records. Aside from routine communication logs, they largely concern our civilization's early history. Okay, early history, so they were definitely there way before we ever stepped foot on that planet. They were watching us. It seems so. It seems that these guys were watching us, and now we are watching their dead bodies. I am very interested to see where this story will develop. Jarson, ma'am, you got to keep us 100% informed at all times of all of your discoveries. This is more information than we've ever had before on this whole thing, much more than we have gathered from our visions or our many years just trying to stare at this planet from a long distance. Finally, we are in space. Finally, we are exploring the surface of this shrouded world, shrouded in secrets and shrouded, in general. So, discordance. There is an inexplicable sense of looming dread throughout the population on our worlds. The people are feeling more distressed, distracted, and dissatisfied with their own existence. The collective mood swing must be due to suboptimal celestial alignments. Oh, it must be. I mean, what other explanation is there. How unfortunate. We're gonna get minus 7% resources from jobs for 13 years. Wow. Okay, so this is just oh, that's oh, okay, that's on top of the already minus 7%, or sorry, minus 7 stability, minus 13% unity, and minus diplomatic weight. Okay. Well, that's just very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed. I guess we were trying to work on our harmony here, obviously, trying to get our people harmonized, trying to get them happy, but it is not working. Fate is saying no to that currently. So yeah, we get the cycle of conflict, and then on top of that, we're also getting discordance. Oh, the end is nigh as well, which is minus 10%. So we're currently getting minus 17% resources from jobs, and then minus 17% happiness because of our paranoia as well. Okay, well, that's definitely not good, but I guess we'll figure it out. Not a lot you can do about fate, unfortunately. It just is there. It's a constant in all of our lives. At least we can see it, which is more than most people can say, but we do have to deal with it all the same. And something else we definitely have to deal with is this next report from our wonderful scientist. Powers beyond our understanding. That sounds actually promising. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. The database on Disinteger has been deciphered, proving many of our discredited legends to be true. Well, these must be really out there for us to discredit them, considering how seriously we take a lot of visions and hallucinations and all kinds of other, we'll say, exotic sources of information. Anyway, we were the subject of an experiment in the mental science known as psionic theory. Our species was determined to have this latent potential. Many of our ancestors would have sensed these communications in dreams or as distant voices. Okay, phenomenon that might otherwise indicate mental illness or paranoia. However, their experiment was cut short. In its last days, this place was no observation post, but a survival shelter. The reports on our society cease after a disastrous experiment on their capital world involving reckless manipulation of the barrier between realities known as the Shroud. Alright, their scientists referred to this incident as the Reckoning, and we suspected that this was the true source of the cataclysm. Whatever this incident was, its influence soon extended to Disinteger. Their last moments are recorded in a single log entry. The end has come. Will it come for us? I mean, that is a good question. I guess we'll just have to find out. It seems these guys have went a little bit too far in their research into this place called the Shroud. I don't really know. Obviously, the best course of action is to research their research that led them to this point. I can't really justify it in any logical sense, but we need to figure this out. And if we meet the same fate, we meet the same fate. At this point, I'd rather figure it out than not die. And here we have it, the final report from our archaeological site, the final report from Jarson. She's been doing some great work so far. She's been absolutely slamming through this archaeological site, doing it very quickly. So with no further ado, let's go ahead and read what she has to say. Fragment of Reckoning. We have found definitive evidence of the cataclysm source. It was not difficult to find. Jarson claims it called out to her. Okay, I guess the mystery that we have been trying to figure out for ages has just been figured out. That was quick, I guess. I mean, I didn't expect to find all of the evidence that we have been searching for all this time. I guess so soon, but I guess it's not so soon. You know, we went to the world. It took us a long time to do so, and it's calling out to her. Let's go ahead and read further. Deep within the facility, defying conventional analysis, a pulsating, intangible mass has been identified. Existing neither as matter nor energy, Jarson has described it as the lingering resentment of consumed wills, referring to it as a fragment of reckoning. Lingering resentment of consumed wills. How esoteric. Okay. In a misguided effort to contain and channel the ethereal energies of the Shroud, this object was intended to be used as defense against the Reckoning. I can see why it says misguided. Wasn't channeling and containing the ethereal energies of the Shroud, wasn't that exactly what caused the Reckoning? I don't know. We'll see what happened. It was only partially successful. In the last moments of this world, the malevolent entity was forcibly banished from this dimension, taking the unwilling minds of the scientists with it. This fragment is now all that remains. Okay, well, it kind of worked. It took their minds with it. Kind of unfortunate for them, but okay. I'm also very curious on what the malevolent entity creature actually is, but I mean, we've solved enough questions for today. We'll figure out those later. This object amplifies the visions and hallucinations of our researchers, granting them a second sight beyond this limited reality. It is a dangerous but promising proposition. Okay, well, if this was any other empire, we would probably be horrified that our researchers are having visions and hallucinations from now on, but yeah, I mean, we love visions and hallucinations here. They're often very helpful, actually. You guys should try them sometime. So we're going to go ahead and press. We still have so much to learn. We're getting psionic theory. We're getting a whole bunch of minor artifacts, which is good. And then we're getting a specimen, the fragment of reckoning. Okay, well, let's go ahead and grab that. A potentially tangible remnant of a great psionic force. So we bottled it? We bottled this. How did she describe it again? Lingering resentment of consumed wills. We bottled a lingering resentment of consumed wills. That is very, very interesting. A partially tangible remnant of a great psionic force. Huh. All right, gives us 20 research if we in fact do it. Oh, we have a lot of minor artifacts. We might as well do all the things that we can do with them. We found a coffin, apparently. That's pretty cool. Any other things we can find? Some sand?
I don't like sand.
Okay, I'll take some sand, but more importantly than sand, we have a lot more information to go on now. I don't exactly know what we're going to be doing next. Maybe those visions that we're about to get a whole bunch of, maybe they will help us out, but I guess we'll send this guy to go research stuff. Normally, if we press play after these major story events and these kind of origins, we get, I don't know, some kind of event that pops up. I'm pressing play.
Exploration
I'm not
complete.
seeing anything. Oh, we found an archaeological site? Wait, is it any relation? We found an anomalous cube. I have never seen this event before, so I have no idea whether it actually comes along with our, origin or our civic or what, but I guess we'll check it out. I mean, that's what this guy is good for. He's really good. Sorry, not guy, girl. This lady, this wonderful head of research, Jarson, is good for. She's an archaeologist at heart, and she also is a scholar, which also further boosts her archaeology. So yeah, we'll go ahead and have her survey that system, research that archaeological site, see if this anomalous cube has anything to do with, you know, the mysteries that we're trying to solve. We are getting communication from the Imperium of the Chosen Blood, a name, an empire that you might recognize if you are a fan of the channel. They just closed their borders to us as well. Let's go ahead and pause. A lot of things are happening apparently, but let's go ahead and see what these handsome vampiric gentlemen have to say to us. Well met, I represent the Imperium of the Chosen Blood, led by the illustrious Lady Florence Habsburg. We rule our region of space under a divine mandate. As long as you do not interfere with our spiritual affairs, our relations may remain cordial. Well, I agree. As long as you don't interfere with our spiritual affairs, we can remain cordial as well, Mr. Vampire. We share the same divine heritage, apparently. Let's see what they have to say about that. Consider your worlds carefully, chum. Our military can crush your pitiful nation in one fell swoop. Okay. Yeah, oh, they are harming relations. Okay. I guess we'll go ahead and spy on them. Not much we can really do against these guys. Soon, all communications from your vessels will be blocked. Okay, that's not good. That's not good. They don't seem to want to be friends, unfortunately, even though we definitely could be. We're both spiritualists. Let's see these guys. The United Diran Confederation, is that what it says? Durian? I don't exactly know, but let's go ahead and get these guys on screen. Fanatic militarist materialists. Definitely not the ethics that I want to see here. New friends bring us closer to the divine. All right. Yeah, that's probably the worst possible ethics that we could possibly see here. Fanatic militarists with an opposite ethic to us. It seems like they're actually neutral. which is good. Maybe we'll improve some relations. Maybe we'll get these guys to not hate us and attack us with their fanatic militarism. Probably not going to turn out in the long run. Probably they are going to eventually attack us, but hopefully, I don't know, we can have some kind of lasting peace, and hopefully we can have peace with these guys, even though apparently none of us are free from sin. We have a routine relative encryption. Yeah, we can't exactly see how strong their vessels are or anything like that. Yeah, definitely gonna have to continue building up this station. I was already building up this station because I know how vampires can be, especially if they made their covenant with the Eater of Worlds, which of course we did. The day when judgment will be passed on your nation grows ever closer. Well, that's quite ominous. I'm sure many of our psychics are going to look far too into that statement, a day of judgment. Yeah, you guys know exactly what to say to schizophrenics to get us all in our heads, but thank you, Imperium of the Chosen Blood. Anything else you got to say? Infidel sea beast, your uncouth thwopping is heard by the Imperium of the Chosen Blood. What do you want? Wow, these guys are just not friendly at all. Okay. All right, guys. Going further than being unfriendly, they've actually declared us their rival, which is quite interesting. I mean, I guess we'll also declare you our rival. Sure. There was never any point in reasoning with you anyway. Reasoning with us? You immediately started harming our relations, and you just claimed one of our planets, like one of our only planets in our entire empire. What is your station at? 692. What is our station at? 1,300. Okay, well, we'll probably go ahead and start building up our military more now, even more than before, because you guys are definitely threatening us. I mean, pretty much directly threatening. Okay, here you go. Our forces are ready, are yours. That is a definite threat. When we reach 30 infiltration level, does that do anything for us? I really want to see exactly how powerful they are. Let's go ahead and get rid of that rivalry thing. Okay, we're at 30. We still don't see how... Okay, yeah, we do. Okay, 30, we get to see. They're relatively equivalent to us in every single way, so that's good, especially when it comes to fleet power. If we're relatively equivalent, then our station will give us the edge in that battle, I assume. So hopefully we don't have to worry about that too much. We definitely don't have to worry about these guys. They're very friendly. We could sign a non-aggression pact with them right now if we wanted to, but yeah, they're xenophiles. They're not militarists. They're not anything like that. These guys, though, definitely also something that we have to worry about. Their relations are deteriorating with us, even though we're trying to improve them. Yeah, we have enemies on all sides here, but hopefully we'll be able to pull through and defend ourselves. We don't really need to do anything more than defend ourselves, and luckily we have some nice choke points here. A Realm of Madness. Okay, new event here with some cool sounds and a very cool piece of art here. Very, very cool. These guys definitely look mad. Yeah, I would have this picture as my computer background. That's freaking epic. But anyway, research into the recently discovered field of psionics has confirmed the existence of hitherto unseen dimensions of reality, to which our minds are the gateway. So yeah, this event did proc because we just finished researching psionic theory. Beyond this veil lies a realm of chaos that we struggle to understand. Well, if this picture is any example, struggle is an understatement. From within the depths, a voice beckons. Its promise is not one of salvation, but of a new beginning. To wield its unknowable power would be to abandon all that we were, and to forge a fate inscribed in the fabric of madness itself. It is time. Wow. Well, we've already given up everything that we pretty much were. We've given up our old lives and our utopia to become martyrs, to become tankbound, sitting in our tanks, experiencing pretty much nothing all day, except the mad voices that we are studying to figure out what happened. So we've already pretty much abandoned all that we were. We can check that off the list. And forging a fate inscribed in the fabric of madness itself. Wow, that is quite the statement. Something only someone who is completely mad could probably understand. What have we done? Unlocks the psionics tradition tree. Oh, okay. So we're just getting the psionics tradition tree. We don't need to spend an ascension perk on it, which is good. We'll get the madness modifier. Each chamber of silence reduces the negative effects by 10%. Stability minus 15. Oof. Pop upkeep plus 20, pop amenities usage plus 25. Okay, it seems like our people are going to need some more consumer goods and amenities to cope with the madness that they are very much gaining in this interaction. And then we'll get some tech progress on zero distillation. All right, wonderful. And then a chamber of silence. That is... Okay, just as I suspected, that is in fact a, what is it? Psycorps? Yeah, the Psycorps building rebranded and reducing the negative effects of our paranoia. I don't think we actually have access to that building yet, right? We don't actually, yeah, we don't actually have access to that building yet, and we're gonna have to wait 8 months before we can actually get that psionic tradition tree, so I guess that's what we'll do. We'll wait those 8 months, get that psionic tradition tree, and delve deeper into our madness, giving up everything that was ourselves. We already have, as we are martyrs. Apparently there's an abduction proposal where we're actually going to abduct one of the primitives because they have a revolutionary mind. I mean, why not? Any scientist that can help us along our path, of course, can join us, so willingly or not willingly. So we'll go ahead and get a Jaharson to actually go ahead and abduct that guy real quick. But more importantly, we actually do have the new tradition available to us. Of course, we are going down psionics. I hope there's some new stuff with this. Okay, yeah, looks like immediately we can see that this is a new symbol, Cult of the Voice. Once the voice is heard, it cannot be ignored. We yield to its will. We can unlock the building Chamber of Silence. Okay, there it is. There's the Chamber of Silence, which will reduce our negative effects of paranoia and madness by 10%. Oh, wow, that's awesome. We could use that. We could use that. And then, of course, the psionics tree. We shall unlock the power within the martyr mind. We'll get psionic supremacy, and we'll start a situation granting the founding species the psionic trait. I wonder how different the situation is actually going to be. Hopefully a little bit different. Okay, immediately we're getting a new event. It seems like every time we progress down the psionics path, we actually get new events, which is cool. I love a good story origin. I love a good story, as you might be able to tell on my channel. But anyway, let's go ahead and read this. We have been called to higher levels of existence. Those among us who clung to the fruitless resistance are being purged to preserve the sanctity of our ascension. Oh, there were still resistors? Yeah, let's purge them. Let's get him out of here. Our fate is sealed. The way behind us has crumbled into the shadow of the Shrouded World. The voice speaks to us now with compelling clarity. The path is set. It longs for willing sacrifice. It is inevitable. Well, what can I say? The game said it best. It was inevitable for this to happen. We were always going to devote ourselves to this path, apparently, and each of our colony is losing 100 to 300 pops. Okay, we're actually just sacrificing people. Or we're killing them because they're not actually wanting to move forward with our insanity. I don't exactly know what's happening to them. Not good things. Not good things for them. And we're going to start the situation psionic ascension. Awesome. Awesome, we're getting latent psionic to all of our people as well. Let's go ahead and take a look here. Psionic ascension, something is awoken inside of us. By unlocking the psionic abilities latent in all martyrs, we can transcend the limitations of our physical existence. Okay, I'm not seeing anything different yet. What will come will come. Okay, these are different. Watch and wait. What will come will come. Okay, ominous. We have blind the willing. Situation speed plus 50% adds the blind trait to 100 pops per month, plus 100% unity per month. Whoa. Okay. Where we are going, we won't need eyes to see. Okay, so we're like actually blinding our people if we choose this. Like we're actually like unironically just gouging out our eyes, apparently. The blind trait gives job efficiency to bureaucrat jobs and happiness plus 10%. Where we are going, we won't need eyes to see. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. Okay, so we have that option. Not exactly sure how I feel about it. Or we have Forsake Flesh. Lose 25 pops per month. Monthly unity plus 200%. Monthly 0 plus 10. Situation speed plus 100%. The boundaries of our flesh stifle the path to transformation. Okay, losing 25 pops per month is crazy work, but also plus 200% unity is insane. You know, I think I'm actually just going to blind ourselves. Apparently, if we're blind, our bureaucrats do a 25% better jobs, and that, yeah, as you can see here, the bureaucrat jobs include spirit mediums. So if we blind our spirit mediums that are trying to, you know, interpret the visions of astrology and all that stuff, if we blind them, they're actually better at their jobs. They're even happier, apparently. So, yeah, plus 100% unity, plus 50% situation speed. I'm gonna blind my people. That's what we're doing. That's what we're doing today. We see clearly. Apparently, we're seeing very clearly. This is obviously the actions of a very sane and rational group of people here. Vaimon, whatever his name is, has shown us the way. Our extraneous senses muffle the call of the voice. Yes, extraneous senses of our sight. Anyway, by removing one, we can elevate our psychic abilities even further. Relinquishing our eyes is the most effective in this regard. Our vision in the physical realm obscures our view into the shroud. Many martyrs have already followed Vehement's inspiring example, removing their eyes without hesitation. Wow, without even hesitation, these guys are truly gone in the head. But anyway, those who elect to do so report a surge of contentment as the voice fills their mind with its approval. Sight beyond sight, minus 100% survey speed, archaeological speed, and astral rift speed, but also gains plus 100% unity if they're on the council. Is that plus the other 100% unity bonus we're getting? And we gain a bunch of unity just in general from it. Okay, sight beyond sight. We have blinded one of our scientists. Let's go ahead and get that man on the council. You know what? We'll make him head of research. Well, no, we'll make him the grand vessel. We'll put this person as the we'll make this guy the grand vessel. We'll make this person the head of research. So now we actually have a blind person on the council giving us plus 100% unity per month. Wow, that is epic. Okay, yeah, blind yourselves, everybody. Blind yourselves to your heart's content. Can we actually see?
Complete.
Wait, okay, our species tab. Are some of them blind?
Construction complete.
Yeah, blind. Okay, we have a whole bunch of blind pops now. 286 of our pops are actually blind. 288, yeah, more people are blinding themselves. They love being blind. Oh, 388. Wow. So many people are blinding themselves. They love it. They absolutely love blinding themselves. That's wonderful for them. Let's go ahead and build a medical center on this world. The amenities usage, the extra amenities usage is not... Oh wait, this is our capital. No, we don't need a medical center because we have 100% stability. We need a hollow theaters. But anyway, our abduction was successful. Okay, wonderful. We gained a level 6 Minarian scientist with spark of genius. Okay, well, maybe that guy can go on the council too. No, okay. Anyway, we're having a lot of scientists here and we found an abandoned gateway. Wow. Truly, we are going mad. We're blinding ourselves. We just achieved our higher purpose, and I really don't know what else to say here. We are, I'm just interested in what we're gonna do next. What this situation, Psionic Ascension, is actually gonna be like. Maybe it's not any different, but I have a feeling we're gonna experience some crazy stuff here soon. Experience some real crazy stuff. Okay, apparently we're getting some lobotomy reports. Wonderful, wonderful. Some martyrs are struggling to live in harmony with the presence of the voice. Desperate for peace, the weakest among us have resorted to crude and unregulated lobotomy procedures. Such practices threaten to become widespread if no action is taken. Let the weak do what they must. Minus 50 ascension speed, okay. Or the voice is a gift. Ban this practice. I mean, we only really want willing people to be affected by the voice. I'm willing to do a minus 50 psionic situation speed. Plus, we're already blinding ourselves. A lot of us are already willingly blinding ourselves, which speeds up our ascension anyway, so that kind of cancels out, right? Some people are lobotomizing themselves. Some people are blinding themselves to cancel it out. Blinding themselves being, of course, the good thing, in case you were unaware. Yeah, we're going through a troubled time, I won't lie. Here is the first outcome of the anomalous cube site. I won't read it, but you can pause and read it yourselves if you are curious. I've already done enough reading And we'll probably do a lot more reading throughout this playthrough. And speaking of reading, we're about to go down the tradition for the first psionic tradition, Cult of the Voice. Once the voice is heard, of course, it cannot be ignored. And we're going to get a Chamber of Silence. Is there any event that comes with this? No event. I mean, maybe once we actually build the Chamber of Silence. Ooh, that is a cool looking building, actually. It's got its own little like art for sure. And it says, from all across our empire, the psionic individuals are brought here to commune with the Shroud in chambers of protective silence. Okay, so we're basically building the Jedi Temple where we kidnap children from across our space and put them in it. Awesome, wonderful. It turns energy credits into Unity armies and reduce crime. Wonderful. Okay, we'll build the Chamber of Silence. Maybe we'll get some event when that happens. Maybe not. And I'll keep you guys up to date on the cube event. So far, it's not exactly seeming like it has anything to do with the voice, but you know, we can only look into it further to figure that out. Psionic self-experimentation. We continue to embrace the voice. It speaks plain truths to us that cannot be denied. Many martyrs are seeking further ways to amplify the voice and benefit from its wisdom more directly. The use of black market drugs has increased dramatically. Unregulated medical facilities are offering experimental services to help individuals maximize their psionic sensitivity. Okay, the regular voices in their head, they just aren't enough, okay? We need more voices in our head. They need to be more clear. We need to take a lot of drugs. Makes sense to me, honestly. Where will this lead? Well, we can either do all we can to bring forth the voice, which will increase our society research, but increases our pop upkeep once again. Man, our pops are very, very greedy, and will decrease our stability again, or we must prevent total anarchy. Nah, that's fine. We'll go ahead and do all we can to bring forth the voice. We have already fully dedicated ourselves to figuring out the voice. Honestly, wait, we should put Chambers of Silence on each world. I just realized that. But yeah, we were already doing that, so we might as well continue to do that as well. And also, the next stage of the Into the Cube event is here, if you do in fact want to read it. It's getting interesting. It's getting interesting, but it doesn't seem to have anything to do with the voice. We have already reached the halfway point of our psionic ascension, which means, of course, we need to build the Chamber of Silence. But we've been pretty much building the Chamber of Silence ever since we could theoretically build it, and we're already towards the halfway point of psionic ascension before it was even built. This is going by really, really quickly. I guess blinding ourselves really helped. I mean, who would have known? You just had to gouge out your eyes, and you hear the voices more. Again, that's a good thing. Anyway, as our psionic mastery grows, we are bombarded by a tangle of whispers from beyond the veil. The voice, louder and clearer than ever before, spirals its way through these currents of thought and into the shadows of our minds. Open the way. We must filter through this noise. Plans have been drawn for an insulated facility where our most psionically gifted individuals will be able to listen to the instructions of the voice in blissful clarity. Let us build the Chamber of Silence. Adopt the Cult of Voice transition and construct. Yes, okay. I've already done that, and the Chamber of Silence is 100 days away from being built. Well, we might as well sit here and wait for it, considering it's going so fast. Is this a new thing from the cube? No, this is a situation. Oh, we found the Curator Enclave. Sure, we'll go ahead and purchase your services. Why not? Anything to help us along our research. But, okay, 28 days. Oh. I thought like another event would proc. Apocalyptic nightmares. I mean, seems like a normal part of daily life to me, considering all the other events that we have gone through in this society, but we'll go ahead and read it. This is a cool picture. As our psionic abilities have grown, the martyr population has become plagued by horrifying nightmares foreshadowing the end of the universe. Our dreams have become apocalyptic prophecies, intensifying the existential dread felt amongst our people. Sleep has given way to unquiet stupor, with many being unable to carry their normal daily routines. In these dreams, the voice speaks to us. Embrace entropy. Well, considering a lot of our visions are coming true and often do come true, especially with our psychic mediums and superstitious beliefs civic, that is quite worrying, quite worrying. Considering our visions come true, we're seeing the apocalypse, but Anyway, all beginnings must have an end. Okay, so that's basically embracing it. We can get plus 5% pop upkeep, minus 5% happiness. Man, our pops need a lot of stuff to cope. Or offer shelter in the Chamber of Silence. Reduces the situation by 100. Nightmare shelter modifier added for 5 years. Pop upkeep, happiness. I mean, all beginnings must come to an end. Might as well not lie to our populace. And we actually do have telepaths on every single world now. Well, at least we have a Chamber of Silence. I don't know if we have the pops to actually, put on these telepath jobs. We definitely don't have too many pops in our empire in general as of yet. But yeah, well, we'll go ahead and tell our people the truth. There's no point in hiding it from them. The end is probably coming, and we might, in fact, be bringing it. The Great Awakening is already here. We are absolutely barreling our way through the psionic ascension situation. Already at the probably 75% mark. Let's just get right into it. In the Chamber of Silence, we hear the message of the voice with perfect clarity. All will be reborn. I moved it a little bit. We understand now the end is a rebirth. We must not fear it. We will be remade better and more powerful than we ever imagined we could be. To seize this destiny, we must learn to master the mental realm known as the Shroud. We will not repeat the mistakes of those we found on the Shrouded World, where they rejected their fear. We will embrace it. Well, our vision is almost clear. It is time to awaken. Adopt the Great Awakening tradition to progress the situation. Okay, so we got to get the Great Awakening. That's the very next one. We'll get that in 5 months. Man, we really are barreling through this psionic ascension. We're only like 32 years into the game, and I don't even know when we started this. When did we start this whole process? Not too long ago. And in 8 months, we'll get even farther. We are absolutely suffering economically. We don't even get any trade value. I think the best thing we actually get is minerals, but besides that, we are suffering in pretty much every single way. The Imperium of the Chosen Blood is looking like they want to declare war on us, which, luckily for us, they're still equivalent to us, which hopefully our station will try to even out. I don't have anything to upgrade the station or anything like that either, so kind of just hoping on that front as well. Not really, again, much that we can really do in this situation. Our economy is suffering. Our stability is obviously suffering really hard. We have several holo theaters on every single world. As you can see here, we already have 2 holo theaters on our home world. We're building a 3rd very soon, but we still have minus 1,500 amenities. Things are not going well for us at all. The madness has really taken hold. So we have madness, minus 10 stability, amenities usage, and then we have paranoia. Okay, minus 24% happiness. Yeah, things are not going well at all. And yeah, we have apocalyptic nightmares. Yeah, things are just not good at all. Will expire in 7 years. This will expire in 3 years. At least we have this, I guess, the cycle of prosperity. But even with this, we're still not making a positive amount of energy credits nor trade. So when that goes away, I shudder at the thought of what is actually going to happen. I really do. But we'll keep on keeping on, and hopefully we can win this war against the Imperium of the Chosen Blood if they do in fact try to attack us. And in our last little bit of news, we have this update from the Anomalous Cube that you can go ahead and read. Actually, soon we'll be able to get another one. So, oh, there you go. You could have read the last one. You could have paused if you didn't. Feel free to go back. My bad. And now we have this one. There we go. You can pause reading that as well. And now that I myself have read it and gone over the options, I think we are going to, we can either gift it to these guys, which gives them plus 500. It adds a whole bunch of other things, but it also happens if we keep it for ourselves. It adds a whole bunch of other things, but instead of making them happier with us, we get the living metal technology. We get a little bit of that. So we'll just go ahead and get a little bit of that, keep it for ourselves. And we got a new resource, of course, discovered living metal. And how many? Okay, it doesn't look like we actually got any ancient relics from that. That kind of sucks. Mark of the End. Hold on. New event is happening. New event is happening. There is a growing trend of self-mutilation amongst our populace. Okay, the extremely devout followers of the voice have been branding their flesh with the symbol of the end. They proclaim that these designs bestow a terrible blessing upon those who bear them. Whether true or not, the number of practitioners engaged in such rituals is increasing rapidly. Okay, we can't even pick one. Is it truly the will of the Shroud? This practice is misguided. Okay, so we can't pick this because we've already committed to blinding ourselves. I guess that would make us hypocrites if we committed to blinding ourselves and then we simply didn't allow these people to mutilate themselves further. I guess that would make us hypocrites. So half of our population now gain the marked trait. We get minus 6% army health, plus 6% army moral damage, and then plus unity produced by 100 pops, plus 0.6. Oh yeah, definitely. All right, we can mutilate ourselves, blind ourselves, do all of this stuff. If it gets us one step closer to our goals, then I am 100% down. Breaching that shroud. We're breaching the shroud. We might be in an economic depression and we might be going, well, I was gonna say slowly going insane, but we might be going insane pretty quickly here. But all that matters really is figuring out the shroud, figuring out the voice, and figuring out the mysteries, well, the remaining mysteries of why it did it to that world, why it would destroy that other civilization, including the world that held many of our cherished young people. Yeah, the only way to figure out more about that is to delve into who the voice is, and I think we're about to know him very intimately, apparently. Let's go ahead and get knowing. After days of being locked in a hypnotic trance, we have finally managed to open a brief gateway into the Shroud. Aren't we always like in a hypnotic trance though? I feel like most of our people are probably in like hypnotic trances a lot of the time. But anyway, now we can see this realm with greater clarity. Resolving patterns from the swirling mass from within the formless depths arises an ominous entity of immeasurable power. It is the voice, and it pierces our innermost psyches with a shuddering force. Know my name. Only now do we sense the how truly distant our small minds are from the voice. The seal is fractured, and soon the full breadth of what shall be, of what we are shall be manifest. Okay, quite a challenging little sentence there. Our telepaths are now prepared to delve into the heart of the Shroud and discover the true name of our great patron. It is time to commune. Well, I guess we have no real choice in the matter of who we're making a covenant with. We will fully realize our psionic potential, mastering dimensions beyond ordinary comprehension. Conclude situation, psionic ascension. Wow. Okay, it's time to consume. And all right, we already have an eye here, and he's like looking at the symbol of our empire. This is a different screen for the Shroud for sure. A psionic aura affects all fleets. Yes, we know what a psionic aura is. All right, it's time to delve, I guess. Time to delve. The trial of silence. We descended into the Shroud. Our unified will. Oh, our unified will. I read that a little bit like our unified will do something. Anyway, our unified will helping to silence the chaotic noise that would distract us from our goal, the cataclysmic one. Oh, that's his name? The cataclysmic one? All right. But purpose alone cannot shield us. Voices whisper empty platitudes, indulging us with a polarity of distractions, each more meaningless than the last, but all are equally tempting. As we begin to fracture, the entity returns. A single command reverberates through the void. Silence. Okay, maybe I guess he's telling the other Shroud entities to be quiet. Maybe the other Shroud entities were like trying to reach out to us, but you know, our cataclysmic one is just way too powerful. He can just tell them all to be silent. So we'll go ahead and fall silent and endure as well. This command cleaves through the chaos, scouring the discordant noise, purging the obtuse disorder that sought to consume us. Our psyche holds as we endure the fragmentation. The cataclysmic one recedes further into the Shroud. The clarity that follows is almost deafening. It stifles, it settles into the gaps of our minds, leaving us with a newfound resolve and gifts. Such wonderful gifts. Okay, are we getting the box or something? The box, you opened it. Madness. We get the following effect. Oh, it loses the following effect. Pop amenities usage plus 25%. Oh, that's awesome. We're going to have such high amenities on all of our worlds now. Never mind. Never mind. I guess that's only the start of our amenities problems. At least once I do the things that I was already trying to do to fix our amenities, it will fix our amenities even more. I guess I can find solace in that. Also, we should probably invest in energy generation here. Probably energy generation on our capital as well. Our minerals are the one good thing in our empire. So probably not buy them. We'll probably conserve them. Okay, preserve the order is done. We'll do... Are we psionic yet? I mean, let's take a look here. We are in fact psionic already. Awesome, awesome. Someone closed their borders. I am very scared of our neighbors still. I mean, I have no idea how exactly they are going to do this war with us. I don't exactly know if they'll be successful. Oh, we see their fleet. It is 3,200. We definitely need to get our fleet on over there. We definitely can't afford to do that, but we don't have a choice. Here's a 3,200 fleet sitting there on our border. We are completely broke when it comes to alloys. We can't buy them. Our trade is actually currently in a deficit, and it's not exactly like we have the ability to make more. I mean, our entire empire is oh my gosh, I almost allowed that to tick into a shortage as well. A non-aggression pact, sure, buddy. We cannot afford any wars right now, let alone with you. Oh man. In fact, wait, would you be open to a defensive pact? Oh, okay, hold on. A research agreement as well? Wait, a research agreement, commercial pact. We'll do a commercial pact. We'll do a research agreement. Sure, welcome aboard. I'm totally down. Wait, maybe that is going to solve our problems. We have a defensive pact with them guys now. They've opened their borders. Are these guys still planning on attack? Oh.
War is upon us.
Well, at least we got these guys on our side. Not exactly sure if we're going to be able to defeat the initial invasion, which is unfortunate. Are they going to push in? They are deciding to push in. Okay, well, I guess this is the moment of truth. Is there anything like in our policies or anything that we can actually do to help us? Not really. Unrestricted wars, expansionist, isolationist. I mean, we can do isolationist just because it makes a lot of sense for us. Yeah, we'll do isolationist. Why not? Yeah, I'm not seeing anything that will actually help us defend ourselves. Oh, okay. Hopefully this will damage their fleet enough that our enemies will simply... Oh, okay. I mean, this is the moment of truth. Their fleets are going down. Our fleets are going down. The station looks to be doing fine. Oh, geez. Okay. Our fleet is basically destroyed, but their fleet is also really heavily damaged. Okay, our fleet's gone. We lost 8 ships, they lost 6. They're now fighting our station. They're kind of losing, but at the same time, kind of not. No, man. No, they're gonna take the station. Damn, they took the station. They lost 9 more corvettes to that. They're retreating currently. Our allies, I hope you guys come over here to help us very, very soon. We definitely need the help. They're claiming us more. Ah, the vampires. Vampires. Hopefully we'll be able to win this. Luckily they're retreating. They could definitely push forward and absolutely crush us. Oh, our fleets are back. I mean, we'll immediately... oh, what the hell is going on with our resources? How did our economy just get fixed? I have no idea at all. Not even at all. There's a lone survivor somewhere. I mean, yeah, gift her some supplies. Why not? It'll get us a new thing. Anything that can help us in this war. All right. Well, this will help. Psionic pop. Happiness is good. Yeah, I mean, we'll repair this. Try to take back the station and try to win this war. Luckily, we got into this defensive pact due to my quick thinking. Oh my god! Not. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, the sacrifice is under attack. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Our Grand Archive. No, don't destroy the Grand Archive. I forgot I even built that. No, don't do that. Are we gonna be able to get out of this scot-free? Oh man, probably not. Okay, we lost a ship. Man, things are not going crazy good for us. Ladders to heaven. I mean, just continue to exist. Okay, how many ships did we lose to that? 3. Yikes. The vampires are slowly smashing their way through our systems. They've already taken this world by bombarding it just a very, very tiny amount. Our actual armies are just not. Oh man. Engaged. Okay, they actually did get back that kind of stuff there. Okay, obviously we're gonna allow the surrender of our own people. I don't know if this is actually going to work out for us. I mean, is it worth bombarding our own world? Maybe we'll just try to attempt to defeat these guys in battle. Where are these guys oh, they're going back. Okay, yeah, we gotta leave right now. I did set the fleet to encourage the allies to actually take a point here, to actually follow us. Hopefully they take our lead here. They are coming in. It's looking good. It's honestly looking good. I can't say it's looking bad. Okay, these guys are going back to this system. I don't exactly know what systems they're trying to take at the moment. We'll go ahead and reinforce our fleet again because we can. This fleet, it's merging with the Huss Voidfarers. I don't exactly know what that means. That's not our fleet. Monthly society research. Yeah, we'll take that, I guess. We'll do this. Keep digging our archaeological sites. Okay, they're moving up to that. Merging with the Grace Voidfarers. Okay. No orders. Can you please send your orders? Where are you going? Merging with the Oglin Voidfarers. Okay. Are we gonna have to defend our capital on our own? This is a disaster. This is an absolute disaster if we actually have to do that. Declare rivalry. Okay. If they destroy, okay, they're going over there. Luminary warning or waning. Oh god. This has a negative effect on the energy infrastructure of frantic search. Well, there is currently no. Oh wait. Oh my god. Oh, what the hell? Okay. This is not good, bro. Where's our allies at, bro? Yeah, this is looking cooked for us. Our allies are currently just in decision paralysis right now. I mean, take point. I mean, currently set to discourage allies. Okay, maybe if we like cycle following the wait, what? Currently set to discourage. This fleet can take point, and allied fleets will.
A voice reaches out.
Am I stupid? I just set them to discourage allied fleets from following it, and now the allied fleet wants to follow us, but when I had it set to encourage. Am I stupid, or is the game stupid? This is blowing my mind right now, but anyway, you know what, we're gonna connect with the Shroud to see if we can have any more kind of I don't know, clarity of the situation. The trial of purity. As we delve into the Shroud, we observe corruption of sentient chaos. Sentient chaos. Okay, even our events are sounding more crazy now with the wording. I mean, what is a sentient chaos? Anyway, festering, idle minds generate layers of psionic turbulence, polluting the Shroud with field rot, or fetid rot. Within this odious mess, we begin to feel the overwhelming presence of our quarry, the cataclysmic one. Jeez, these words. The malice of its intentions saturates our psyche as it bears down upon the chaos. We brace for the impending absolution as a command resonates throughout the void. Order, unity, withstand. This command courses through the malignant chaos. Innumerable voices cry out in pain as the cataclysmic one washes away the sentient deformation plaguing the Shroud. Okay, a realm of absolved imperfections remains in its wake. As the entity submerges itself deeper within the shroud, we are left to observe and study the aftermath of its absolute purification. Yeah, this wording is pretty crazy. And apparently Madness is going to lose the pop upkeep plus 20% modifier. That is just a godsend right now for our economy. The only things we were negative in was food and consumer goods, and I assume we're going to be positive in them again. These guys want a migration treaty. Actually, I probably should have taken it, right? The rubricator? Yeah, well, we must have the rubricator. Why not? Awesome. Go figure that out. Anyway, we have the fleet coming in here. The other fleet, are they currently still trying to follow us? No, they're just merging with every single fleet that comes out of their godforsaken star station for some reason. That's the only thing they want to do.
Overwhelming.
Things are not good for us. If these guys take our capital and they destroy our grand archive, we are going to be not only very disrespected, but we're going to be in a world of hurt. Is there any way we can buy more alloys? I mean, we can buy enough for one more ship. Yeah, this is looking quite grim. Okay, we're apparently getting some good news here. The majesty of a rarely seen cosmic phenomenon spurred Jarson to new heights, brimming with excitement and new ideas. The only question is, what branch of science should they focus on? I guess they'll focus on the societal research branch. I mean, all right, Jarson. Yeah, the only other good news here is that we actually finished this site, which is good. And the only other, of course, good news is that we actually have these guys. Okay, we can't do anything. We have these guys going this way instead of towards our capital, which maybe gives our allies a nope, they're merging with the Voidfarers or whatever. Okay. No, we don't have any slaves. We're never gonna have any slaves. So just yeah, don't worry about that. Hey, can you guys go ahead and try to take over this system? That would be great. But yeah, no, things are not going great. Well, maybe I spoke a little bit too harshly about our allies. They're actually taking back our world right now, which is very helpful. We have no way of really defending it though, as our people can't even build armies. Like, we actually have no way of getting armies at all. The only thing that we can really do is, okay, what are we doing right now? They're moving to the Sol system. No, they're not. They're taking back the station, which is a very good thing for them to do as well. But the main thing these guys need to do is help us defend our capital against these guys. That is the main thing I need help with. Let's go ahead and all things are charged with history. To hear it, our grappling fins must learn the language of matter. Okay. Job efficiency of psionic specialists. Galactic history specimen output. Weird. All right, well, we'll go ahead and grab that as well. And we finished up the psionic tree, which gives us some cool stuff. Empire size effect. We got an ascension perk. Is there any ascension perk that would really like help us out right now? Probably not. Probably not really. I mean, Lord of War, galactic force projection. Not really. No, nothing really helps us out at the moment. Anyway, back to what I was saying. We just need to defend our system. And if these guys are planning on, no, looks like they're not planning on going towards the witness. Okay. Oh, they actually are. They're going to the Sol system. Oh, the Sol system. I'm so used to the Sol system being my home system. They are going to the Sol system. Okay, well, good on them. I wish them the best of luck. We'll sit back and hope you do your best. We defended the initial wave of these guys. You can do the rest, I guess. Oh my lord, they have a whole nother fleet of 1.6k. That's insane. Man, I am just realizing how weak we are, in fact, being in this game, just from seeing. Oh man, these guys are coming in with another fleet. Oh no, those are just reinforcing. These guys took back their station. We need to go take back our stuff while they try to defend their homeland. So what exactly do we need to take back? We need to take back Balsay, Tifam, Talmat, and okay, yeah, I guess that's it. We got to take back this.
Hostile station.
What else do we need to take back? Nyaman. Where is Nyaman? Oh, we need to take back this first. Okay, you go there first. Did they take the planet? They took the planet, but they can't take the planet unless they have the planet. Okay, we just have 2 more systems to take back before they are willing to settle this status quo, which is amazing. What? The peace offer from the Imperium of the Chosen Blood. Oh, okay. They tried to status quo us. Not right now. Soon though. Soon. Oh, there we go. We actually won the war. It was a war of humiliation. I don't think I actually set any war goal, but it was a war of humiliation. We won. We gained some influence, I guess, which is good, but mainly we got all of our systems back. I did not expect to win that war. Man, we basically only won that war due to these guys. These guys are awesome. I have no idea how to thank you guys, but thank you for that. Hopefully we can, now that our madness has kind of, you know, taken a little bit less of, or is taking a little bit less out of our economy, resource-wise and sanity and stability-wise, we can actually make sure that we can have a better economy in the future, so that this kind of situation doesn't happen again, that we actually have sufficient amounts of alloys and stuff. In fact, I might colonize this world right here. Ooh, it's a 20 mining district world, and then colonize this world over here. We might honestly want to colonize this world and make it into a foundry slash like industrial world. In fact, I do think I'm gonna do that. It's only a 9 size world. High quality minerals though. Maybe we can make this world our industrial world, or this world. So many options. Well, pretty much by the grace of our allies, we have survived this war. We are recovering economically, and we're even planning on colonizing a few worlds within our systems. Things are going okay for us, and hopefully this will get rid of the last thing that is, being caused by our madness, that -10 stability. If it's following the trend, it will. So let's go ahead and delve into this shroud one more time. The Trial of Flames. Ooh, okay, maybe it won't help us, I don't know. Entering the shroud, we know only pain. The usual swirling psionic mists are an inferno, igniting the very essence of our minds. Through the torment, we perceive cities crumbling into molten ruins, planets devoured by fire, entire populations writhing in agony as spectral flames reduce their corporeal forms to smoldering ash. At the center of the pyre, we detect the presence of the cataclysmic one. As its power threatens to consume reality, the entity decrees liberation. Submit to the absolution. Okay, well, time to submit. Ooh, that was an interesting sound. I love how quickly we have gone into this rabbit hole. It feels like not even 20 years ago we were like, oh, we don't even know what's going on, and now we're like submitting to the entity that did this to our world. Just, I mean, it's been a crazy few years. It really has. And we almost lost one of our best planets to our neighbors. Anyway, the psionic flames engulf our minds, burning away complacency, leaving only purified resolve. Okay, so it did help. Now we see the glorious purpose of the cataclysmic one and the magnificent simplicity it offers. Okay, madness modifier removed. Wait. We delved so far into this. We have fixed ourselves. We're not mad. We see clearly now. We see clearly that, well, this entity is what we're going to be serving. The end of the cycle compels us. A declaration rings out. You know my name. The culmination of our voyage to the stars. The answer to centuries of questions is here. The end of the cycle compels us. Our covenant is formed. Okay, well, didn't really ask for consent, but I guess our covenant is formed. The end begins. Pain, writhing, certainty. As the words fade, our fate is sealed. We see it now. A galaxy rendered silent, saturated in the inevitability of the aura of the end. Inevitability awaits. Technology gains psionic aura. Psionic aura in intensification. Okay, starts the situation end of the cycle. Form a covenant with the end of the cycle. Naval capacity plus 100%. Starbase capacity plus 10. Monthly influence plus 5. Paranoia removed. Embracing the end modifier added. Sublight speed in any psionic aura. Okay. Ship fire rate in any psionic aura. Okay. Inevitability awaits. We are inevitable. Awesome. Wow. Okay,
Our knowledge expands.
I didn't expect our madness to just be fixed like that, but here we are. The reckoning awaits. Our covenant with the end of the cycle grants us untold power and tasks us with glorious purpose. The will of our patron demands complete annihilation of reality. Okay. Man, we're just getting... This is all just being sprung on us, but apparently we're ending reality, and, you know, we just figured that out and we're totally down already, which is awesome. With each system, the aura of the end consumes, the closer merciful oblivion comes to pass. Bring the inevitable psionic aura intensity gain plus 100%. Stall for time, psionic aura efficiency minus 50, intensity gain 50. Delay our destiny, psionic aura effectiveness minus 999. Situation speed minus 50. I mean, sure, we'll bring the inevitable, I guess. We have nothing else to do, literally. So I guess we got some cool stuff here. We just researched psionic aura intensification and psionic aura. Oh, it's already researched. Like, it doesn't give us the option. We just straight up researched it. And we also have ancient pulse armor. Okay, interesting. Awesome. Can't argue with that. Okay. What is our next thing? I guess supremacy will be our next tradition we're going down. What else are we gonna do? And are we starting with the aura already? Oh, we already have the aura of the end. Okay, it's here. The aura of the end is here. Oh, it just showed up in our systems. Okay, it's got to grow, but currently it gives us ship upkeep minus 10, research station output, resources from jobs plus 33%. Oh my. Oh my. Oh my. Oh, that's epic. Wait, does this get affected? Like, does our technicians actually get affected? Resources from jobs. Oh, the aura of the end actually does affect this, even though, like, technically, I mean, it is a job, but it's not like being worked by any pops. Okay, awesome. Yeah, I guess we'll even this out here on our world for our pops. It's here an artifact. Harbingers of the end. Our patrons' inevitable. Our patrons' inevitable will tightens its grip over the galaxy. We know how the end will come. The aura of the end must spread throughout the galaxy. Once the physical realm combines with the raw essence of the Shroud, true annihilation will shortly follow. Compelling this monumental task will be our magnum opus, the gateway to ultimate salvation. We must not fail. Yeah, we must not fail. I agree with that. And we currently have way too many amenities on our world we don't need. So we're going to put on a cloning vat, so that we actually grow our populations quicker. Very important for psionic auras, because you need pops. You need psionic pops to have psionic auras. So we're gonna go ahead and do that as well here. We'll just buy this. It's fine. We need alloys. We need a lot of stuff to actually start making our grand fleet that we will wipe out the galaxy with. Guess we're wiping out the galaxy. This all happened so fast, but I'm down. We have unlocked a covenant power. Okay, we've unlocked a covenant power from the end of the cycle creation. Okay, oh wow. Look at all this. Look at all this cool stuff. Wow, there's so much stuff. I guess we'll just read it as it comes. I don't feel like reading every single one right now. Oh, okay, these are all the same. I thought it was like these, 10 things over here and these 10 things over here, or 8, I guess, now that I actually counted them. But anyway, so many things are going on here. So many things. The aura of the end. We can delve again. Oh, I didn't even know that. We're having the creation power. Create a Gaia world with 1,000 pops in our capital system. What? What? Create a Gaia world with 1,000 pops in our capital system. Technology gained. So not even like technology like option gained. Actually just gained. We get the precognition interface. Okay, wow. In these waning years, the end of the cycle's grip on this reality strengthens. Whole worlds from other dimensions can be brought into this one, feeding even more into inevitable nothingness. Okay. All right, done. Let's see it. Let's freaking see it. Creation in the witness. Our telepaths are called upon the power of our patron, and it responded with a bounty. The end of the cycle has materialized a Gaia world in the witness system, providing an ideal habitat for martyr kind, a fleeting paradise with which to embrace the end of all things. Okay. Fallen angel. Our fallen angel is now, let's just press pause for a second. A Gaia world with 1,000 pops. What am I looking at? That is insane. Absolutely freaking insane. Well, first of all, let's just go ahead and move some of these pops back to our home world, as we do need more workers there. Okay, we need more energy to do that. There we go. All right, go ahead and move some of those guys back to the sacrifice. We'll upgrade that Capitol building. Can we do that as many times as we want, or is that like a one-time thing? Needs time to recharge. Okay, it needs time to recharge, but you actually can do it as many times as you want. That's unbelievably insane. That is unbelievably insane. And we can even build up these mining districts if we want, and it's only like it's just positive. Like, it is just positive to do so. Because like they'll be worked automatically, and they don't actually take any resources to work automatically. So this is just a net benefit, a crazy, insane net benefit to our empire. Okay, so we'll see that next. I mean, I guess, right? We'll see that next. Annihilation. Okay, we can see a little bit of a pie slice going on here. We're slowly making our way around the thing. I don't exactly know how we are making it our way around, but we're doing it. Let's go ahead and delve into the Shroud, the end. As we tilt into trance, our minds are stuck with silence. We have never known the Shroud so still. The void is voiceless. Everything is gone. This must be the end. Okay, we just saw nothing. We just saw the end. Man, this is I feel like this is always going so quick, isn't it? We are receiving a signal from a renowned paragon. I'm guessing this one is, yeah, it's connected to the end of the cycle. So I guess each Shroud entity has their own renowned paragon, which is definitely a cool thing, a neat touch with this update. Or at least the Eater of Worlds and the end of the cycle have their own renowned paragon. I'm sure the other ones do as well. And I'm sure this guy is as crazy as us. He definitely looks crazy cool in his little robe here, and his face is all psionically messed up. Let's go ahead and see what he has to say. An incomprehensible flurry of signals floods our communications array. Amid the chaos, a single voice begins to pierce through. At last, you've come. Not punctual, but not too late either. Fear not, I see beyond the narrow bounds of this physical prison we call reality. The offering has been made, my path is clear. Okay. It is then we realize, like us, this being has surrendered their sight in service of the cause. Oh, he's blind like us. Okay, yeah, he's definitely crazy like us if he blinded himself for this. It is then we notice the eye sockets are empty, long since abandoned. Okay, I'm guessing the game programmed both of these things to happen. This one is only to happen, well, I'm guessing this one is only supposed to happen if we didn't blind ourselves, and then this one is supposed to show up if we did in fact blind ourselves, but the game made both show up because of a technical error. I mean, either that or this is just a very weird way of putting it. But anyway, the slight technical issue aside, come now, don't be shy. I know you've glimpsed the sublime simplicity of the end of the cycle. Sublime simplicity, that's one way of putting it. Join me in communion, and together we shall compel its emergence. Okay, obviously we're gonna hire this guy, but let's see what he does anyway. He is a psychic. He is a apostle of the end, plus 10 aura intensity per ship in the destroyed system. Wait, this guy can just increase aura intensity? I don't even know what that'll look like. Does that mean like he can, I guess if he destroys ships, he can like passively well, I guess not passively, but actively increase the aura and like spread it around the galaxy if you destroyed enough ships. I don't know. And then plus 50% jump drive range within the aura of the end. Jump drive cooldown, we don't have a jump drive. Damage versus starbases, sublight speed, and ship fire rate plus 25%. And then he does plus 25% weapons damage as well. And artillery, he does extra 15% weapons damage. Oh yeah, this guy is actually freaking epic. Okay, let's go ahead and immediately... Wait, no, hold on. Maybe you want to ask him more questions. How long have you known the end of the cycle? Longer than I've been conscious. As with all minds, the knowledge lies dormant until the shroud peels back the veil. There, its pure intent becomes clear. Our purpose is simple: to usher the end. Oh, welcome aboard, brother. Why do you want to help us? You ask what you already know. We have both seen its inevitability. The unraveling has begun. There is no path but through. Together, we spiral towards conclusion. Man, this origin's actually epic. I mean, I can't say this origin isn't epic. All right, last one here. What do you offer us? I am but dust in this dying cycle, as we all are. What could I truly offer? Minds fade away from this galaxy, and I am tasked with guiding them swiftly, and I extend that mercy to you. Does that mean you're gonna kill us? I mean, all right, sure. We'll go ahead and allow you to join. I guess we'll get rid of this guy. He can be just our military leader, and this guy can actually be the admiral of our fleet, putting them from 5.3k to 5.7k? Oh no, 3.5k to 5.7k. Yeah, that is a huge difference. I was like, that's not much of a difference, but that actually is a very nice difference. So we'll go ahead and put this guy in charge. We are colonizing 2 more planets, the Will of the Voice and Endbound. We're obviously building up our ships. We're starting to build destroyers as well. We'll probably have some kind of power within this to like automatically generate ships. You know, at a glance, maybe it's this one. I don't really know. Oh, that's the side jump drive. Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves and start reading this. That'll come when the time comes. Let's not force anything. Our wonderful neighbors below us want to be vassalized. Apparently, we are just getting too strong, which is wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. We'll go ahead and agree to that. And even though it had the, let's go ahead and take a look here. Integration prohibited, we will eventually go integration permitted and eventually integrate them. Our aura of the end is already starting to infest their systems, which is absolutely wonderful. It's also infesting the systems of our enemies, our sworn enemies that we definitely want to deal with first and foremost, like these guys and these guys over here. Yeah, we're just getting into their systems as well, which is excellent. And if you take one little gander at our economy, it is doing absolutely amazing. We are automating our worlds to a crazy degree. We even have some civilians left over, which is absolutely incredible. In fact, we should probably move some of those civilians to other worlds. But either way, our other worlds are going crazy as well. All of these are, of course, automated. This is, of course, automated. We're getting a spiritual world. We're getting how much unity from this world? 153. Not bad, not bad. And this world, I mean, this world is producing us 159 minerals at the moment, and it's consuming as much energy as it's taking, apparently. Which I guess that makes sense. I guess that does make sense a little bit. We're spending 88 energy. What exactly are we spending 88 energy on? I don't actually know. Is it the districts themselves costing the energy, like the district upkeep itself? Maybe, but either way, this is a huge beneficial world to us. As you can see here clearly, it is a huge benefit having this world already. This world, it's still got some work going on, but we will get this world figured out too. And then this world finally is going to be another great mixed industry world. We already have some crazy buildings on it. We're just waiting for the pops. We're just waiting for the automation buildings to be completed, and things will be going absolutely crazy. As you can see here, just unpausing the game just for a little bit allowed us to fill up not only our energy credit silos, I guess, but our minerals as well. So all of our economic woes are over. We are building up our fleet to the best of our current ability. It is currently at 7.7k, only when the aura is around it, I'm sure. But we're using destroyers. Hold on, we actually have more resources than... there we go. We should probably upgrade this station as well. And Yeah, the galaxy has some trouble coming for them. It wasn't looking good for us for a moment, but now it's not looking good for them. Oh, these idiots are trying it again. We are regrouping. I think that was our science ships. No actual military was in their borders. They're declaring war against my vile ethos can no longer be tolerated. Okay, they're declaring war against us once again. Those silly vampires. We will, I guess we'll make some claims on them. Okay, let's go ahead and put this to the side. We'll go ahead and claim this and these systems. Why not? I mean, can we claim all of their systems with actual people on them? Yeah, I guess we can. Okay, we can go ahead and wipe out their empire in this war here. We've claimed all of them. Let's go ahead and set our war goal to conquer those claims, and hopefully we'll be able to. Apparently the effective sentient grouping is joining them. We are cordial with these guys. No idea how strong they are, but that is slightly worrying. It is definitely slightly worrying. Hopefully our allies will be able to actually take care of them as they are bordering these guys. Well, are they? Maybe they're not. I mean, they are technically bordering them, but these guys technically control this system. Do these guys have open borders to the sentient grouping? No, they are rivals with the sentient grouping. Okay, that is good. That is good. Oh, but they also have a truce, so they actually do have open borders. Well, not exactly sure how this war is going to go out. Hopefully it goes our way. Apparently they're still equivalent to us, even though we have a 10k military force at the moment. Let's go ahead and build some more destroyers. Have a bigger military force if we can. There we go. And yeah, we're also getting another power here. Fractalization, research station and mining station output within our psionic aura plus 100%. Oh, so we can just buy that? That's just a thing that we can buy? Price 5,000. Does that last forever? Technology gained psionic shields. Okay, well, done. I mean, 100% done. We got psionic shielding under wraps. Can we just put that on our fleet now? I mean, I guess we can. Psionic shields. Oh, okay, that costs a lot of power, but we can do this. Okay, that works out. Oh, we can even do precognition interfaces as well, but that costs too much power to do. Well, I guess we could put in a reactor booster, and then we could even put in some ancient pulse armor. So what is this ship going to cost? It's going to cost some ancient components. It's going to cost some Zero, but I think we can afford that for now, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And then there we go. This should be an effective ship. I mean, way more effective than the one we were making before. Let's go ahead and upgrade those immediately. And okay, our fleet power is growing. So what is this? We've never actually done this before. Oh, it costs
construction
it
complete.
Costs 8,000 alloys to do this. Wow. End of the cycle situation progress minus 60. Huh. Okay, so that's like to delay the end of the cycle. Should we be delaying it? I'm guessing we should be delaying it. Yeah, probably should be delaying it. Situation speed minus 30%. Or intensity gain plus 50. So what does the psionic aura do again? I mean, how much is it helping us in combat? Ship upkeep, mining station, resources from jobs. Upkeep from okay, so the aura doesn't actually help us in combat, it looks like. So yeah, we can go ahead and reduce the effectiveness. That's fine. We'll stall for time. I feel like in the future this is going to be even harder to do, so we're going to go ahead and do that. And yeah, we're going to upgrade our ships and get this war going. Oh, seems we're in battle with the enemy. Wow. Okay. Quite the big force of the enemy as well. 7.3k. We are at war with our 10.1k. We do have the aura of the end in this system. Again, I don't think it really does too much for oh, monthly hull damage to non-orbiting ships plus 7. Okay, so it does slowly destroy our opponent's ships. Wait, does that even mean like when we're not at war, like it just slowly destroys our opponent's ships? That's kind of cool, actually. We did in fact win. Let's go ahead and go back and how many ships did we destroy? We destroyed 2 destroyers and 1 corvette. Okay, we're gonna go back and heal if these guys allow it. There we go. I guess we'll probe these guys. It's fine. None of our scientists are doing anything anyway, so you go probe that guy. And then you, the other guy, you go well, I guess you go research that debris when you have enough time. So you go here. But yeah, I do think we're going to win this war. Our allies are already going
complete.
around, and they are in fact moving to the Sol system to try and backcap these guys. Oh, and we even took the planet as well. Wonderful. These guys are taking the planets because, again, I have no way of actually building armies at the moment. So yeah, it must be them taking these planets. We certainly aren't. Okay, we are allowing these guys to... Oh, Jarson got the paranoid trait. Well, that's not good. Our leaders are probably all going to die very soon anyway. Even the legendary scientist Jarson, who is currently the leader of our entire empire, she is also probably going to die. We are going to be going through a lot of deaths from our leaders, but luckily they got us to a stable point in our empire where we actually don't have to worry about too much when it comes to the economy. Apparently we're -4 in consumer goods, but that's completely fine. We saved up 10k before that happened. Now we're moving in with our fleets and absolutely demolishing, again, absolutely demolishing these guys in the field of battle. Feels great. Feels great to actually get somewhere for once and actually do something beyond our, you know, sitting within our borders and giving in to our insanity. Finally, it has paid off. So if any of you are questioning whether you should sit in your room and slowly go insane, let this video be a sign to actually go ahead and embrace that kind of lifestyle. All right, let's go ahead and destroy these guys as well. Boom. I think we got a lot more. Yeah, we'll join the Black community. Why not? Yeah, we got a lot more of their ships there. Boom. This war should be in the bag. The only thing that we really need is our allies, and we need them to actually conquer these worlds with their armies. We, again, don't have any armies. We have a new Covenant power unlocked. Oh, it's creation again. Yeah, we'll go ahead and create another huge Gaia world right in the Witness system. An ideal habitat for martyr kind. Okay, what are we getting? Namenos? Okay, Namenos. Okay, I'm just embarrassing myself at this point. We got a new world with 1,000 pops and oh, a different amount of districts. I assumed the districts would always be the same, but it seems like the districts are randomized. Either way, we got a new world, 1,000. I mean, it's a 20 size world just like the other one. We got 1,000 free pops out of it. I'm blown away. This is a very powerful origin. Of course, we are giving up everything to do this, considering considering we are going to be ending our own lives at the end of all of this. So I assume it probably has to be powerful to make it worth it, but yeah, this is actually epic. I mean, it's just epic. There's nothing else I can say except this is epic. We, along with our allies, are absolutely smashing this vampiric empire. We just destroyed, yeah, a whole bunch more of their ships, only losing 1 destroyer in the process. We're about to take over and destroy these ships as well. We already taken over this planet. We've taken over the Sol system. Well, our allies took over the Sol system. I'm going to give them credit for that. The only problem is that they're currently losing these worlds down here to this naval cluster. Hopefully we'll be able to get this war done, get a saddle, or well, I guess not a status quo settled, because then these guys would still exist. I definitely want to, in fact, win this war. I guess we can go ahead and heal for the moment, and then we're going to go ahead and, well, no, let's just not heal. Let's just go ahead and get after these worlds here. And as you can see, the last thing I definitely want to talk to you guys about is that we have an unspent civic point here, and I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, maybe we go down the reanimators civic, because we need armies, and, you know, resurrecting dead leviathans could be cool. Controlled clone space fauna would be regenerated. I mean, we don't have space fauna at the moment, but if we could get our hands on space fauna tech, I would definitely be down to start cloning them, you know, start cloning them in mass armies of space fauna. Yeah, and we'll get a master necromancer. I don't see anything wrong with that. I mean, maybe I just want to check real quick on on the internet if you can actually get reanimators and Tankbound to work together, because we can't create armies now. I'm not exactly sure if we actually can create, you know, dread armies, or, you know, undead armies. I'm not exactly sure if we can, even if we have reanimators. Let me check. I looked it up and you actually can't, but I think I'm gonna go down reanimators anyway. I mean, why not? Reanimators is cool. We definitely do need armies, and once we get the vampires on side, not according to their will, of course, we will be getting them as people who can be in our army anyway. So we're gonna go ahead and give back the head of research position. Of course, we need a minister of defense. We always need a minister of defense. It could be you. What other council positions do we need? Necromancers, producing unity. That's not really very good. Chief medium, obviously we need a chief medium. That is under no question. Obviously we need a grand vessel. Okay, so we just put back all of our stuff. Good. Did we used to have a minister of like, oh wait, did we have a chief medium before, or did we have a what's the thing for officials? The minister of state or something? I don't really know, but we definitely don't need one of those. We definitely don't need anything to do with politics, and especially diplomacy. That's not going to really be our strong suit, although these guys definitely are helping us. They are loyal subjects of our empire, ready to even be integrated, perhaps, when we have the influence. So yeah, sure, we'll like to donate. We need the influence, apparently. We need these guys to be integrated, and soon the vampires will be integrated as well, obviously beyond their will. The war is pretty much being wrapped up here. Pretty much nothing remains of these guys. This is the last of their fleets. We're about to crush it. We control pretty much their entire empire, and the effective sapient grouping over here, while powerful, while equivalent apparently, is also now at war with the United Darian Confederation. So yeah, they're definitely not going to have the time to invade us. I mean, if they do, it would just be suicidal, as they're just going to be invaded by these guys. And on top of all of that, we're also getting another power from our Covenant extermination. Okay, interesting. Pops killed throughout owned colonies 3,000. End of the cycle situation, minus 120 progress. Technology gained psionic bombers. These small and nimble craft specialize in delivering concentrated payloads of psionic energy. The larger the target, the greater resonance its explosions achieve. Okay, so we could kill 3,000 of our people across all of our worlds. I'm not exactly sure I want to do that. If we refuse, if we don't do this, does it actually progress past us and get to the next thing, or no? Do we have to do like a 3,000 people random sacrifice a Rooney? We might, honestly. I have no idea. Maybe, I mean, we'll be able to see soon, I guess. If this bar doesn't, I guess, progress through by the end of the war, we'll know. We'll know. And after the war, and after we probably integrate these guys as well. Wait, did they change the contract yet? I'm gonna go ahead and permit integration here. There we go. They've accepted the contract. We can't actually integrate them during a war. Yes, we can. Never mind. It's only going to take 55 months to integrate them. Very well. The Garothian regime accepts integration into the Commission of Martyr Research. What a bunch of loyal, great guys. Post-apocalyptic. They're ready for the apocalypse to happen again. I think that's what's going on here. Let's go ahead and take this world. Hopefully there's no armies defending it. Wonderful. Okay, we should be able to win the war now, right?
Our spaceport is under siege.
Oh, there's another world out here. Okay, hold on. Hold your horses.
Our station is under siege.
Our station is under siege, apparently. All right, there we go. And
Mining
-4 still.
silenced.
Well, oh, let's go ahead and destroy this military fleet. That'll probably get the ball rolling.
From hostile entities.
We're having hostile entities in our home system. I think these are raiders. Raiders don't destroy your Grand Archive, right?
Hostile station
Don't tell me
engaged.
they do that. That would be so infuriating if they actually did that.
Mining station silenced.
They don't do that, right? No, they don't. Okay, good.
Spaceport silenced.
Oh, are these guys going to fight the void worm that was coming to invade our homeworld anyway? Oh.
Our forces engage the enemy.
What am I looking at? The raiders are teaming up with the void worm to bomb our capital. Oh my goodness. Did we at least take out the fleet? Okay, we took it out. Let's go ahead and recapture this station. Otherwise they won't surrender. And then we got to go back to our home system to defend this place. Oh, and they're going to accept our war goals. There we go. Wonder how this is actually going to turn out for us. They have been judged and found wanting. Oh, these guys got a colony at the very last second. Oh, no, they didn't. Okay, yep, that's the end of the chosen of the Imperium blood or whatever. And we have their worlds under our control. How exactly does this work? Okay, we are assimilating them. I'm guessing our default rights is assimilating them into psionic abilities. That makes a lot of sense, actually. These guys have no buildings on their worlds. They just have districts. Very questionable. And the districts automatically automate. So yeah, even when we have other pops in our nations, the districts still automatically integrate. That's cool. Okay, yeah, seems like this actually won't be a problem at all, having all of these new planets. In fact, some of them are already pretty much in the green. Call me Mr. Art of the Deal, because this is crazy. We're obviously completely full on energy credits and minerals, food, and trade. We're all very positive on all of those things, except trade, I guess, but I'm always selling our excess minerals and energy credits for, and we're also giving away 90 living metal, which is actually a lot of this trade, by the way. But either way, I'm about to give away all of this useless stuff for us. Obviously, we don't need 20,000 minerals. We've been selling minerals every single time we possibly can for basically pennies, and we're about to get 15,000 alloys. And this is what I'm trying to tell you guys in a lot of my videos. The old trading system, just because the new trading system with the market exists, doesn't mean you shouldn't trade with your allies, especially because this is absolutely, yeah, review my proposal, please. 15,000 alloy, yeah, oh my god, a 15,000 alloy injection is about to catapult our empire into the stratosphere when it comes to our military. I mean, there is going to be no comparison very, very soon. 15,000 alloys. We're now up to 16,000 alloys overnight. Obviously, that is going to translate into even more alloys once I upgrade our arc furnaces. We're getting a whole bunch of minerals from that system. We're getting a whole bunch of alloys from this system, and we're not even done rebuilding all of the stations after the Marauders destroyed them. We're already getting 75. We're gonna get almost 100 alloys a month just from this arc furnace alone. And yeah, it's just incredible. So lesson of the day, lesson of every freaking day, don't forget to trade with your allies, because, you know, the market is not the only place to trade. If I wanted just 2,500 alloys, just 2,000 instead of 15 freaking thousand, I would have needed 30,000 trade. And if I sell 10,000 minerals, I only get 1,000. You can see how it is absolutely ridiculous, right? I mean, and we can't even sell living metal apparently. So I just, yeah, don't forget to trade, folks. Don't forget to trade. And just according to plan, let's hear this satisfying sound. Ah, it's nice. It's always nice to hear that. We have got the actual empire under us integrated as well. All of their megastructures as well. Apparently they also have arc furnaces. Might as well upgrade them. No point in not. We have all of their worlds. Not exactly sure. Okay, this is our core sector. We should probably make another sector out of, I guess we'll make it out of Sol. I don't think the Sirius sector, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no. The Sirius sector isn't going to reach those other planets. So let's go ahead and make a sector over here. How do you make a sector again? Sector, management? Okay, sector. There we go. We'll make this a sector. We'll put an official in charge of this. Where is an official? You're governing frantic search. Now you can govern this entire sector. We're probably going to have our governors govern entire sectors at this point instead of just one planet. Is there a planet here? No. Okay, there's a planet here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, they won't reach Wankwort even if we put it there. So we'll go ahead and put the sector here as well. We'll go ahead and put this, make this a sector. We'll put our other governor in charge. You're governing Falling Angel. No, you can govern this entire sector. We'll go ahead and manage these worlds as soon as we can as well. We have a whole big frontier sector. Where could we make another sector that will actually have a good amount of planets? Wankwort could have a few planets. All right, we'll leave the other planets how they are, but yeah, we have a whole bunch of new worlds. We have a whole bunch of people probably going right over and being converted to psionic, I assume. Oh, are these guys already psionic? Oh no, these are the worlds that are currently being assimilated. Undesirables. Okay, they had robots, that's why we have undesirables. Everyone is being assimilated at the moment. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. Yeah, our aura is going to spread a lot. I think the next target for taking over here is, of course, our neighbors, which we will in fact take over. Probably these guys next, as our aura is already in. Actually, maybe we should take over these guys, as I don't think these guys have their borders close to us anymore. No, they don't. In fact, they want to be our friends. So we'll go ahead and pretend to be their friends for now while we invade these guys. They seem like to be the bigger threat anyway, and take them out. We'll obviously take these guys out later, and yeah, that'll be a good chunk of the galaxy we'll have under our control. I'm sure our aura will spread a long, long way. And honestly, this empire is really easy to maintain, as well as pretty much these worlds are just completely automated. I only have to go through and basically build the core buildings here of you know, that maybe this, and where's the automation building? There it is. So I just have to build those on every world, and they basically just build themselves, and they in fact completely just work themselves as well, which is wonderful. Look at this world. It's like a net positive, except a little bit of food, which we have plenty of. It's a net positive already, and there's barely any pops working. They're all being assimilated, and it's still a net positive. It's crazy. This build is good. I mean, we're gonna like self-destruct soon, but it's good. The hourglass tips. Ooh, ominous. All right. I don't know what that exactly is. It's like a swirling storm, and maybe that's a shrouded world in the eye, but I mean, there's only one way to figure it out, so let's go ahead and take a look. The power of the end of the cycle comes at a cost, and we are running out of time. The galaxy remains unsaturated by our patron's cleansing aura. Our efforts thus far amount to insignificance. Oh man. We're getting scolded by our boss right now. To see this monumental work complete, a surge of energy flows newly into us from beyond the veil. It is a promised blessing. We can still succeed. 5,000 energy credits? I mean, bro, we don't need that at all. In fact, I gotta sell some energy credits so that doesn't max us out. Yeah, I don't know if you think 5,000 energy credits is really going to do much for us. It's really not, unfortunately. Oh, we also have a covenantal power distortion that we just gained. Okay, so we do actually move on. And we have 3,000 pops killed from our colonies. We can honestly do that at this point because we have so many pops from a lot of our worlds. Obviously, a lot of them are not even going to be, you know, martyrs. There's just going to be other people. But anyway, let's go ahead and take a look at distortion. What does that do? Our fleets can hyper jump at twice the range without suffering the negative effects for 2 years. Technology gains psi jump drive. Oh, okay, so we just gained the jump drive. We'll go ahead and take that immediately. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and take that immediately. So we got the psi jump drive. Let's go ahead and install that into our fleets. Obviously, yeah, obviously we want that. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. We could probably do ancient macro batteries, but well, I mean, if we can, we might as well do it for our... Okay, that didn't work at first. Weird. Let's go ahead and do that there. And oh, maybe we could put afterburners too? No, we can't. We can't. Okay, well, that was a good design. And then obviously these guys need side jump drives as well. Doesn't matter the cost, really. I mean, damn, we need better reactors is what I'm getting from all of this. Okay, we'll go ahead and do that. And I guess these guys are gonna have a reactor in their ships. We don't have much of a choice. Otherwise, we have no shields, which is definitely not good at all. So let's go ahead and do that. Upgrade all of our fleets here. And we're honestly looking very, very powerful. Not exactly sure. Oh, I guess you can upgrade here. This station is in fact a shipyard as well. Let's go ahead and make it a shipyard in actual spirit. And we'll probably put this, wait, this needs to be a fleet academy. There we go. And yeah, we really need to start attacking people. That's what I'm getting through. I'm just getting so distracted managing all of my worlds manually. I should probably make them automatically manage themselves, honestly, considering. And I also, I gotta add all of these anchorages too. This is a very fast-paced game. We're not even to the year 2300 yet, and the game's like, why haven't you conquered the galaxy yet? We're running out of time, bro. I'm so busy. I'm so busy managing everything, and you haven't even given me a total war cause belli yet, right? I mean, yeah, the only thing I can do is vassal or tributary. Oh, and another thing I've been forgetting to do is build my highways. That's another thing, that no orders, yeah. There's just so much things to do. I can't even play on fastest anymore. I have the game paused half the time, and I still am just not doing well. Oh, okay, we ran out of alloys. Okay, Right. These guys I couldn't declare war with because we have a truce with them. So I was planning on declaring war against these guys, but I've been upgrading my fleets because I'm getting a new technology for them all the time. I gotta stop being paralyzed with too many good decisions here and just make a move because, yeah, we are, well, I mean, let's see. Yeah, we are running out of time. I genuinely don't know how we're friends with everyone in this galaxy, but we are, and we just got another 24,000 alloys from our neighbors down here. Man, I just don't even want to attack anyone this wonderful playthrough. These guys are always so nice to me, giving me all of the alloys we need to destroy them. These guys are the original guys who gave me the alloys, and I think, unfortunately, they're the next on our list. We might as well take the rest of their alloys before we invade them, I guess. It is going to be very unfortunate. These are our best friends, but everyone has to go. Everyone has to go in the end for our, you know, dream, our vision to come to pass. It is very sad. It's a sad day, but yep, go ahead and give me your alloys, sir. And I unfortunately think the next thing, oh, creation. We love creation. Let's go ahead and just create a world, a giant world in our home system. Silent edges. I mean, I don't know what silent edges is going to do. We have pretty much everything we need. So I don't know, money. I guess we'll do some money farming. I mean, food is the lowest thing we're on. Oh, energy also. Let's go ahead and just upgrade those things. And yeah. Oh, and we have 1,000 new pops to put on our worlds that actually need some workers. What worlds even need workers? True Vision, our ecliptical center. I know Will of the Voice. Yeah, that needs some civilians as well. So we'll go ahead and do that. Boom, boom, boom. All right, wonderful. Wonderful. Yeah, I mean, it's such a shame. But we just gained 34,000 alloys from our wonderful allies. Crazy we still have allies. And I think unfortunately for them, I have to invade them now. It sucks. It really does, but you gotta do what you gotta do. In fact, I think the final nail in the coffin for them is actually me asking them for a sensor link, which we are going to use to claim their systems. Man, this actually feels kind of bad. But you know, what can you do? Genuinely, what can you do? All right, let's go ahead and claim these guys. Oh man, these systems take a lot of influence to claim, huh? Oh no. Okay, what does this system take to claim? 328. Okay, we can't even afford to claim these guys. I can't even afford to claim that too. I mean, I guess we'll try to take their capital. I mean, we don't need to take too many worlds in this playthrough. We just need to take enough to actually just spread our aura across the galaxy, or at least that's what I'm trying to, or that's what I'm starting to understand. So we'll go ahead and claim those. Man, it feels bad. We are pleased to hear from you, martyr friends. Well, at least we're not going to be like enslaving them when we invade them. You know, they are going to be full citizens of the, empire. So I guess we'll go ahead and make some more destroyers to spend some of our money. Upgrade our arc furnaces because, you know, we're not going to say no to more stuff. And yeah, we can just do that so easily. It's crazy. Okay, I don't really want to do this to you, friends, but we are going to have to. We're going to jump in and destroy these guys. We're going to go ahead and conquer our claims. I mean, I guess we could make them our vassal. In fact, I mean, are they willing to be our vassal anyway? I mean, I feel like if we had 50 trust, they would be our vassal anyway. Maybe that would have been smarter. No, I guess we'll work on vassalizing these guys. These guys have 50 trust with us. They have 20. We need more pacts and stuff. They're not willing to actually do those pacts because of distance. Once we take over these guys, maybe we will. I don't know. We maybe could have played this better, but we do need to start expanding, and we do probably need to take on these guys as well. They're strong. These guys are actually strong, and they're in a federation with someone else who is pretty strong, 17 planets. But again, we don't have much of a choice. What choice do we have when the clock is ticking and we need to take these guys as our own? I mean, I guess technically we could vassalize them and take the claims as well. I mean, sure, why not? I guess we can integrate these guys later. We'll take their core world, sure. That's what we'll do. So it was all a ruse? How long have you been planning this disgraceful war, Martyr? Oh man, I actually do feel quite bad. How long have we been planning it? Since the dawn of time, buddy. Since the dawn of time. Man, sad days. Let's go ahead and bomb these guys into submission. Man, we really don't want to do this. Oh, good. They'll just surrender. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and jump in here as well. How are our armies doing? Okay, we have some undead metahuman armies ready to come over, but only 130 worth. We obviously need more than that. We need a commander as well, so you can be a cautious butcher, sure. Well, you'll be a cautious butcher for now. We can now do annihilation, the covenantal power. I guess it decreases our situation by 60. I guess theoretically you could keep doing this because it doesn't say it has a cooldown. So theoretically you could keep doing this over and over if you had an economy good enough to you know, produce 9,000 alloys in like a very short period of time. I mean, as far as I know, I can activate it again at any time. I'm not exactly sure. Yeah, I'm not exactly sure, but you know, assuming we actually had a good enough economy, I'm guessing we could do that. Also, we got a psionic disruptor. Maybe we could add that to all of our ships, and maybe that would make this playthrough easier. I'm not exactly sure. But okay, we'll go ahead and do this. Why not? We're going down statecraft for our last thing. Not 100% sure if it matters. Not exactly sure what matters in this playthrough. It's just so much going on. So many things going on at once. 1,000 worlds, all these fleets, all this materials, everything is just going on at once. Designing our ships is like the least pressing thing on my mind. I'm actually designing cruisers right now. Hopefully our next technology will be battleships, and then we can condense our ships down to one big good design. No, not battleships yet. Okay, we're gonna have to, we'll just research, yeah, fusion missiles for now. I mean, is there any tech that we really need? Oh, construction templates would be really, really good. Oh, speaking of construction templates, I forgot we actually got the archaeology project as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Oh, the city district is just about to finish. There we go. We should now be able to do, where is it? Decisions, yeah. The archaeology project, we're lacking 10 influence. Okay, well, let's let the month tick over. There we go. We're going to have an archaeology project on our home world. That is going to be very, very helpful to condense down our, you know, the things we're doing. We need some condensing here. We genuinely need some condensing. We also need our armies to jump in. Okay, they need to jump over. There we go. Let's go ahead and jump our armies in. We'll take this system as well. Yeah, so many things going on. So many things. Oh, an antimatter reactor. We definitely need that as well. All right. Oh, another thing that happened is these guys actually subjugated the effective sapient grouping. So that's going to make our life harder as well. The only thing that would make our life easier at the moment would be getting the Colossus project so that we can have total wars. That would be a absolute godsend here. That minus 60 progress was actually very helpful. We could totally have an empire where we make 9,000 of each thing before we get 60 progress. That totally is within the realm of possibility for this empire. Some terrible news today. Our great leader, our great scientist Joe Harson has passed away at age 120 after service to our empire. Of course, we are going to chant for her soul. We're going to get some unity, some consumer goods upkeep out of it, but it was definitely not worth it. We're having elections for a new leader, and as you can see, the pickings are not so good. A lot of them are our military commanders that we just have in charge of our fleets. I guess we'll just go ahead and elect this guy. I mean, yeah, we have plenty of unity. We can just go ahead and elect this guy. We can go ahead and choose. That was our chief medium. I guess we need a new chief medium now. Oh, you're actually a really good chief medium. So, well, welcome aboard. These guys, oh, I think they just lost a commander, actually, because they did that, because we did that. Okay. We have no other commander to give them, so we'll go ahead and take this guy off. We'll put this guy in charge. There we go. And yes, unfortunately for us, these guys declared war on the same people we're trying to take over right now. But fortunately, we did take their core sector already, and we're working on the rest of them. Are they willing to settle a status quo already? They are willing to settle a status quo already. And honestly, it is quite tempting to do so. Does this planet have armies? Nope. We're going to go ahead and grab this planet. Hopefully the rest of their planets don't have armies either. And then we can simply bombard all of them, make sure that the rest of their empire turns into our vassal, and yeah, just go from there. These guys have armies? Okay, there is some armies, but our human zombies will be able to defeat them handedly. We have a lot of human zombies, so... Okay, I think I'm realizing now that annihilation is not on cooldown. It is not activatable again. So we actually can't deny our destiny over and over again. We can do these effects, the positive effects, over and over again, but unfortunately it looks like, yeah, it looks like the effects that actually reduce our situation progress are, how you say, not reversible, unfortunately, or not repeatable. So yeah, I'm seeing a little bit more worry in my end of the cycle thing here. It doesn't look like we can exactly reverse what we're doing here. It doesn't look like we can exactly stall for time an infinite amount of activation. So I'm getting kind of worried. I am definitely getting at least a little bit worried about you know, the state of our empire. We obviously do have a good portion of the galaxy infected with the aura of the end. I mean, look, it's reached all the way over there. It's already reached, no, on this side of the galaxy, it doesn't look like it's reached too far. Honestly, we could do a lot of work over in this department. The only thing is, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Colossus project in time. We are trying desperately to upgrade our stations, upgrading a lot of them anyway. We're trying to upgrade, oh my gosh, we're trying to upgrade our shipyards. We're trying to get the battleship technology so we can eventually get the Titan technology as well to get those total wars. If we could get total wars, I think we could have this in the bag. But can we survive long enough to get total wars? That is the question. And I think the answer to that question is unfortunately looking more and more like no, but we'll try. We will continue trying. We will continue upgrading and building new ships as much as we can. We have a new thing. We can get distortion again. Well, might as well. I mean, there's no point in not getting distortion again. And, okay, battleships. I don't see battleships. Maybe we research this and that helps us towards battleships? I don't really know. Let's go ahead and invade this world. I'm not exactly sure how useful invading and subjugating these worlds even will be in the end here, considering we can't, I mean, I don't know. It puts it a lot into perspective, this timer on our empire. As much as we're doing good, it's not good enough. Okay, they've capitulated. Wonderful. Let's go ahead and go back and upgrade our ships. These guys over here, they have beast ports. Interesting. Okay, I guess they were fighting with beasts. I didn't even realize. Not sure I exactly need this station at all, but we'll turn it into an anchorage regardless, I guess. But yeah, we do have these worlds, which is very, very good to have indeed. We'll go ahead and build some automation. We'll build this, and we'll go ahead and turn all of these guys into wonderful psionic pops, which you can go ahead and spread our psionic aura. Yes, I already see it infecting a lot of this empire, and I think this empire, speaking of, is the next on our list. I'm not exactly sure. I think I was trying to say it earlier, but I'm not exactly sure how much having... Yeah, okay, I don't think actually having vassals really affects the aura too much. Obviously, we are going to try and negotiate agreement. Oh man, I should probably set my thing to oppressive vassalage. Where's our vassalage policy? Yeah, it is oppressive vassalage, but even though it's oppressive vassalage, they still don't have integration permitted. Okay. Yeah, I think these guys are our next target. We definitely need to, or maybe these guys should be our next target. Maybe this should be our next target over here. Yeah, we'll go back and upgrade, and I think we'll actually attack these guys instead. And that will be our next target. We need to speed up here. We need to do everything we can to spread this aura before the inevitable end happens. And yes, I am in fact realizing that the end is inevitable. We can't actually delay it an unlimited amount of times. We are ready for the largest military campaign this galaxy has ever seen. We will be taking on these guys and their many, many vassals, putting us at war with probably a good portion of the galaxy, pretty much every empire on this side of the galaxy. We will be, of course, declaring war for vassalage. We will vassalize these guys, vassalizing every single one of their vassals, as well as taking a few systems for our own. And when I say a few, I mean the entire core sector of the effective sapient grouping. So hopefully this last campaign will be enough for our Lord to finally give us the peace, the bliss of destruction. We have been ready for it for a long time. We have tried to find meaning in our children dying. We've tried to find meaning in all of the things that we have suffered through, including losing our utopia, losing our very bodies, minds, and eyes eventually. And this will give us the meaning that we so searched for. We weren't prepared for these wars. We weren't prepared to destroy the galaxy. We weren't mentally or physically or economically prepared, but we have got there. And this last war should be enough to tip the scales if, of course, we do in fact win. But, you know, let's make no further let's talk no further. Let's go ahead and do the action. Do the action of actually declaring war on all of these empires at once. It is easy to stand against against enemies such as the Commission of Martyr Research. Is it? Is it? I'm not exactly sure. So let's go ahead and see our relative naval strength. Relative naval strength is only -6, so their entire military combined is only around 6 higher than ours, which is a very, very good sign. I was worried that I just bit off way more than I can chew, but it only looks like I bit off a little bit more than I can in fact chew. So let's go ahead and, okay, these guys don't have a leader, so we'll go ahead and hire a admiral for these guys. Why not? Oh, a skirmisher. You know, you being a skirmisher might immediately put you on the council, honestly. I mean, all right, maybe you can stay in your position at the moment, but we have these fleets ready to go in. We're upgrading one fleet. We have our army of undead human gentlemen, of course. Oh, apparently this species is Yux Vent. I don't ever remember making an undead Yux Vent species. Oh, wait, I forgot. Your undead troops actually make more undead troops when they invade planets. So that's how we have a random species in there. Yes, our undead army is growing. We are becoming horrors beyond probably our imagination that we used to have. But, I mean, times are tough. Times are absolutely tough, and we're finally finding meaning in something. Meaning in serving the end of the cycle. And once we hold this entire, basically half of the galaxy and integrate them as soon as we can, we will find a lot of meaning in that. Speaking of integrate, oh, we're just lacking some influence. Okay, maybe I should save up my influence, honestly, so that I can integrate these guys. Probably, I want to integrate probably the Demure talent franchise, as they are kind of definitely the place that we could get the most. Oh, wait. These guys are under their control too? We might integrate these guys as well. Yeah, because our influence has already spread all the way through the entire empire over here. There's some Shroud seals that are hurting us, but other than that, yes, our influence has spread very far into this territory. It'll spread even farther once we take this core sector. So I think integrating these guys over here will help it spread over to here, help it spread this direction as well, and maybe, hopefully, that'll be enough. And hopefully we'll be able to stave off the actual end of the cycle by the time we actually integrate all of these vassals. We're going to need a lot of influence. We're going to need a lot of success in our war, but hopefully we do it in time. We have a solid plan for taking over the galaxy as our Lord commands. Let's go ahead and immediately destroy this stupid Shroud seal. Oh, we can't. Oh, we have to actually own it to destroy it. I wish we could. I mean, I don't feel like that should be a thing, honestly. If Debs, if you're listening, I personally don't think that should be a thing, but it doesn't make much sense that we actually need to take over the system to destroy the Shroud seal. Especially if we are an end of the cycle empire. I feel like we would destroy the Shroud seal as soon as we possibly theoretically could in every scenario possible. Okay, let's go ahead and upgrade these guys further before we get them into the fight and get our armies. Okay, our armies are in fact taking these guys over. There is a lot of resistance, but luckily we'll be turning some of this resistance into zombies themselves, which is wonderful. Oh man, there's a Shroud seal here too. I guess we have to claim this system to actually, you know, get it and then deconstruct the Shroud seal in the middle of the war. That is such an unfortunate mechanic. Or I guess not mechanic, but interaction. Either way, though, we will destroy them. We will spread our aura of the end, and we will destroy the galaxy. Oh, creation is ready again. Let's go ahead and do that. Another free Gaia world. I'll take it. We are making good progress. We've invaded pretty much every world we're really taking except this one. We're moving farther into their territory, and our homeworld is about to become the arcology of our dreams. Yeah, once we get that done, I'm not exactly sure what arcologies we want to build, but I know I definitely want to upgrade my automation building. So let's go ahead and see this happen. Sacrifice encased. There we go. Let's go ahead and build all of these things real quick, and then regroup. The Marta Aura War. The Aura War. We just have such a great aura. While you had fleets inside your enemy's borders, 3 fleets have now gone missing so they can regroup inside friendly territory. Oh, what? The galactic community has passed a resolution declaring us a military target. All members of the galactic community are now at war with the Commission of Martyr Research. We can expect their fleets to strike at any moment and prepare for battle. Oh. I guess I should have, Where can I see this? Malevolent aura. Enough is enough. Targeted empire. The targeted empire should no longer be the should no longer be the collective efforts. Oh, okay, this is ending the aura war. Well, we're in an aura war. That's interesting. It seems like it reset this war.
Our knowledge expands.
Although our one fleet didn't get sent back. But unfortunately it uninvaded and Oh! Oh? I don't know if you guys just noticed what I just noticed. But, yeah. Yeah, we're actually in a total war now. I did not know that. That is actually epic. Never mind. These guys, these absolute freaking fools, just won us the game, like genuinely. Awesome. Is this fleet upgraded? All right, let's go ahead and upgrade this fleet, reinforce this fleet, and bring it towards the front line. Now, in fact, we can probably just teleport it right in here. Oh, we're at war on this front too. Never mind. Go to the war on this front as well. Are we at war with everybody? We're not at war with these guys because we have a truce, I guess. These guys? No, we don't have a truce. Huh. I don't know why we're not at war with these guys. Oh, they're in their own war, maybe? I don't know. Okay. Works out for me being at war with these guys as well. So we'll go ahead and invade these guys. When do our fleets come back? When do our armies come back? That is almost more important. Okay, only in like 6 months. 6 months, we can survive for 6 months with half of our fleet missing. That will be totally okay. We should definitely take a look at our fleets, make sure that they are maxed out on battleships, and be building those battleships immediately as well. What are we missing? Are we missing minor artifacts? No. Are we missing Zero? No. Why?
Construction
Why
complete.
aren't all the ships being built at once then, if we're not missing those things? I don't exactly know. A disaster armada of 1 battleship? Where is that? Salvage armada. Okay, it's in... Oh, it's retreating because it's like... Okay, I understand. I understand. All right, yeah. Okay, well, I guess we'll just do this total war now. All of that talk I did about needing a total war, these guys just took care of it for me. Oh, and all that talk I was talking about, those stupid aura machines, where they need to be in our territory for us to actually destroy them. Well, guess what? They're about to be in our territory. We're about to go take that over right now. Okay, we just upgraded a lot of stations. There's so much going on all the time. Are we even at fastest right now? Yeah, we are at fast. I'm gonna slow down the game, honestly. We can't be playing at this speed anymore. We'll go ahead and get resources from metallurgists. And yeah, now we're in a galactic war, everybody. Honestly, I'm not too threatened. Just gotta wait a few months to get our stuff back, and we should be chilling. Oh, we got these guys back. Don't know how, but welcome back. Let's go ahead and take this system. Okay, hurry up and take this system real quick.
Station engaged.
Okay, our embassies are being recalled. That's fine. We now control the Shroud seal. Let's go ahead and... why does it take... It takes 6 months? 6 months to destroy that thing? What the fuck? The wars are going well. We're spreading like wildfire here, really. These guys are pretty much completely taken out. The effective sapient grouping has maybe 1 planet left to go. Is this planet? Oh, this planet has 1,400 armies on it. Okay, we're actually gonna need someone to go bomb it. I guess you can go bomb this real quick. I guess this is probably not gonna be real quick, but we'll go ahead and have you bomb this real quick. There we go. You can go bomb that, and then I guess, is this an effective sapient grouping world? No, it's not. Okay, so yeah, we'll go ahead and bomb this world. We'll go ahead and make sure that we get this last world of those guys, and we're about to get the last world of these guys as well. What is this? What are their armies looking at? Only 600 here now. I think that's, you know, good enough for our 900 to go in and take out. We're always making more zombies, so should be fine. And we'll control this entire sector of the galaxy. And if you don't remember, this sector of the galaxy, for some reason, well, 2 things. For some reason, it is completely taken over by our aura. As you can see, our aura of the end is pretty much infesting this entire northern sector of the galaxy. And these 2 guys, these 2 major powers, are not at war with us, including this one over here. Wow, our aura is even reaching over here. But on this front, for some reason, our aura is not reaching too far into enemy territory. I mean, our borders are about to catch up to our aura crazy enough, and it's probably due to all of these aura seals that I'm actually having to destroy. Did I start destroying this one? No. I've had to destroy a lot of aura seals, and they're only building more of them. So it's a good thing we are getting in here, destroying these, and making sure that we actually... oh, you go here, you go here. We're actually taking these things out. I think these guys, yeah, they only have 2 more worlds. We're about to take 1 out of the 2 of those, and they will be gone. And I'm pretty sure, maybe, like, even if we played more defensively from now on, maybe just if we took a few more territories, our aura would spread through the rest of this galaxy. I'm feeling very optimistic, but we're almost to the 75% way marker for, well, the end. So... You know, it's a little worrying. It's a little worrying. We don't want to disappoint our god now. We don't want to give up everything for nothing. We've already given up so much, and to even think for a second that it all could be for nothing, that we could not achieve our goals, well, it's just horrifying to even think about. So, hopefully we will just be able to figure it out. Hopefully we will be able to win these wars to come, and it's not looking like any resistance is currently going to stop us. No ship being built here. Good. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. No economic resistance. No military resistance, and certainly no political resistance, as the nuclear option has already been chosen. Oh my. Okay, I guess these are the new Mind Wardens. They are, unfortunately for us, attacking us. I guess I clicked off the text too quickly to actually see what happened, but yes, it seems like Locus of the Shroud. I guess these guys are, in fact, declaring war at this point. I mean, it's basically war. Oh, they're making a Shroud seal as well. Okay, we'll definitely have to stop these guys in their tracks. Luckily, a good... I'm not going to say majority, but a good portion of our military forces are literally right here in this system right next to it. Funny how that worked out. So we will immediately engage with their forces. Hopefully we'll be able to win. I don't know if they have like some like anti-psionic. No, they don't. No, they just got absolutely smashed. I mean, completely smashed. Oh, bye-bye Mind Wardens. Apparently you guys were the galaxy's best hope for, yeah, for shrouding, or sealing our shroud, or whatever it is that you thought you were doing, but that won't be being done today. And we're going to destroy your main station. Their main fleet just spawned back in. Hopefully, we'll still be able to win this battle. Okay, wait. I just realized, I'm sure we have plenty of, yeah, we have an ungodly amount of special resources. We should have always been doing this, but I guess we'll actually do it now that we've been threatened for the first time. We'll go ahead and, you know, do all of that cool stuff over here. Do you have any, okay, research subsidies? We could probably take off Veneration of Saints, but it's fine. Okay, now, okay, we've upgraded to 60k each. The Mind Warden Enclave is destroyed. Absolutely freaking wonderful. Their stations, psionic attenters, are now debris. Our victory was doubly successful. What is that? Doubtly? Or wait, doubly. Oh, doubly successful, as we were also able to salvage a significant amount of resources. Wonderful. Yep, that's the end of you guys. We're dismantling these guys. Seal as well. All right, boom. We're definitely going to need some healing after that, but I consider that a grave success. Let's go ahead and not reinforce that. I guess we took some losses in this fleet. We'll go ahead and replace them with a battleship. There we go. And
construction
complete. That's the end of the Mind Wardens. Their story has come to an end. A covenantal power from the end of the cycle has been done. Intensification. Okay, well, we'll go ahead and see what that is later. Apparently, we also have an event. The end is nigh. The power of our patron is immense, but we are nearly out of time. Such flagrant incompetence will not be tolerated by the benevolent oblivion of the end of the cycle. A slim hope remains. We must engulf the entire galaxy in the aura of the end, no matter the cost. In desperation, our telepaths now draw every ounce of energy they can from within the shroud. Okay, 10,000 energy is not going to do anything for us. We will not fail. Hopefully, we will not fail. I guess we'll go ahead and delay the inevitable. I don't exactly know what that's going to do to our economy. Well, I guess let's go ahead and speed up C. Let's see what that actually does to our economy.
The conclave is prepared to convene.
Don't really do much. So we're going to go ahead and do that. We also have other ways of reducing our, you know, shroud, or sorry, our situation. Will it be enough? I don't exactly know. Increase the psionic aura intensity gains by +50 and disable all shroud seals in the galaxy for the next 3 years. Done. Done, and done. Yeah, completely done. We'll do that immediately. That's exactly what we need at the moment. We need a push of, oh, let's go ahead and destroy the shroud seal as well. A lot of shroud seals we have within our territory that we're just gaining randomly. We definitely do need to, in fact, catch up on destroying them. But yeah, we need intensity to grow quickly. A storm was released. Don't really know how that works. Our aura is growing. It's spreading, but we need it to engulf pretty much this entire side of the galaxy within the next few years. So can we do it? I'm not exactly sure. Hopefully, because, well, that is our mission, and it's our purpose. It's all we have left in this world, really, is to accomplish that singular purpose. So I'm almost tempted to just stop caring about conquering every little station around here and just focus on wiping out empires, wiping out worlds, and maybe get a little bit more sloppy with our wars. We definitely need more soldiers for that though. So how many human soldiers? Okay, we have a whole bunch of human zombies, pretty much an unlimited amount of human zombies. We need to send these guys to the front line. So let's go ahead and send these guys to like about here. That should be good. We're still making human zombies. Maybe we should make more armies over here. Is there any? There's no necromancer, so maybe we'll just make armies out of vampires, like regular assault armies as well. Okay, that's all we can do. It's a good thing we have an unlimited amount of the undead, but yeah. Thank God for Earth, and thank God for those humans. They've had you know, they've had a big role in these wars, these humans. Thank you for all of the dead that you so conveniently buried in graveyards, marking their graves and stuff. We've been very, we've been utilizing them very much, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, we got this world captured. Wonderful. I think this was their capital, right? I think so. We have officially caught up to our aura over here in this side of the galaxy, and I do think that we will, in fact, keep being able to spread it. We have a void worm plague, don't really care too much. Oh, actually, that could be bad, honestly. Do we have any fleets that are like in our own territory? Oh, we do have a fleet sitting at this station for no reason. Well, I guess we're about to give them a reason. We need to go wipe out this, yeah, this thing. So once they're upgraded, we'll go and wipe out this nest. I think we'll be able to do it. I mean, it's saying that they're very powerful nests, but anyway, we got to remember to do that. What was I saying? Oh yes, we caught up to our aura over here. I do think we'll start spreading it as rapidly as we can. We are in these guys' capital. We're in their home sectors. We just stole all of their crap. And yes, over here though, over here, for some reason, our aura is spreading a lot quicker. We've already spread our aura all throughout this area. It's starting to seep even into this area over here in the galaxy, which is previously untapped, which means just this little sector of the galaxy here, which this sector we're taking over like as we speak, and over here we're also taking over some good amounts of territory. So yeah, just this little sector of the galaxy right in over here. Even here we have our aura spread throughout. So yeah, just this little sector here is all we need to spread our aura throughout, and we will be good. I don't know if these guys have built a whole bunch of shroud seals or what. I don't know how they're evading the aura. Oh man, never mind. It's really on their doorstep. So it's really just this sector of the galaxy here. Maybe this empire just in particular. Oh, it's even spreading. It's spreading down and around from here. Yeah, it's just this little sliver of the galaxy here now. Just this little sliver, and then we are good to go. And it's looking grim. It is, because we're probably about 80% of the way through at this point. Of course, with the end of the cycle, but we have ways of delaying it, and at this point I'm very confident we are going to achieve our God's mission. We are going to make what, you know, basically killed our children, what made us give up everything, our search. We're going to make it all worth it in the end. It was all an inevitable conclusion. It was all going to be worth it. This is our purpose, of course, and we are actually going to fulfill it. Oh no, please don't tell me this glitch is still in the game, where we just don't destroy armies. No, I guess they're getting fired upon, maybe? Are we firing upon these armies? No?
Our spaceport is under siege.
Is the glitch still in the game where you just like, the armies will like get you stuck?
Near.
Are you? You gotta be joking, right? There's absolutely no way. We've already taken this world. What am I looking at here, guys? What am I genuinely looking at here? This glitch cannot really be still in the game, right? Really? Oh my goodness. Anyway, we're achieving our mission sent out from God and stuff. It's really good. It's really fulfilling. Oh, it seems like the galactic community finally got off their butt and declared war on us, which is interesting. Has passed a resolution declaring us a military target. We're all now at war. Fleets can strike at any moment. Okay, so they just passed another thing, I guess? I don't really know, but apparently we're at war with all of these guys. I don't think I'm really worried about it, genuinely. Yeah, I'm not. Wait, when are we going to be done integrating these guys?
Spaceborne life form
We have currently
encountered.
reached... Wait,
The
have we integrated these guys yet?
Is under siege.
Oh wait, have we not? Oh, we haven't started integrating them because I used to not have enough influence. I thought I pressed the button. We need to integrate these guys. Once we integrate these guys and get rid of a whole bunch of shroud seals these guys unfortunately have, get rid of those. Again, we're spreading our ways through this empire here. We should be, oh no, our fleets were in orbit of this place here, so we're missing some fleets unfortunately because they were technically in enemy territory when we got re-declared war on. We emerged all of the war and everything. Very unfortunate glitch. Well, I don't know if it's a glitch, maybe it's intended, but either way, we will take all of this stuff back very shortly. And again, very shortly, it's creeping in. Very shortly, our aura will be all over the galaxy, just as we need it to be. As soon as I take care of all this nonsense, though. Oh, battleship build cost will be cool, I guess. Department efficiency, that's good. Do we need inner stability? I mean, our resources are doing okay. Antiquarian, sure, whatever. Expertise computing. Oh, we have our first legend. Rogon. I mean, alright. Brilliant shipwright, sounds good to me. 33% ship build speed. And yeah, not really much going on besides the constant warfare. Just kind of typical constant warfare stuff. Not really too much interesting. Not many events at this point. Not many cool new things being discovered.
New voices in the stars.
Yeah. We have integrated these guys up here. I'm currently disabling all, or well, I guess deconstructing technically all of their stupid little, what are they called, shroud seals. Yeah, we're deconstructing all of them, and I do think that we're going to win just like the game in general very, very soon. I can't tell exactly when, but there's only a few systems left in the galaxy that I can even see that aren't covered by our psionic aura. Over here is one, over here is another. This entire empire is now controlled, and I'm sure when we actually took over their world as well. Okay, I think we just took over their capital. Yeah, we took over their capital. Now we're heading to their orbital station here. That should fall very, very soon. And yeah, oh, we took this world. What world does this empire even have left? Over here. Oh, looks like we forgot some. We'll send our armies back. Are these worlds like very well defended? No, not at all. Okay, we'll just go ahead and teleport our armies back then. Go ahead and teleport our armies back. We should be able to take the rest of the worlds in that empire. And again, it's really looking like we are close. We are close to finally achieving closure and finally achieving something greater than our lives. Because our lives really aren't that great. We're crazy people. We're absolutely crazy. We're absolutely suffering. I mean, look at us. We're in a freaking tank. Oh, well, that's not. Oh. Wow, the solar punk Ecumenopolis actually looks really cool. And the art here. That is very cool. Anyway, yeah, our species, we're in tanks, we're suffering, we are mad, we're blind, we are, what's the other disability that we have? We're blind, and we're also, I swear there was another disability. Oh, we're marked, which means we're mutilating ourselves as well. Yeah, we're just completely and utterly, how else do you put it, but just absolutely screwed in the head. So it'll be nice to finally have our misery ended. It'll be nice to have the galaxy's misery ended, and it'll be nice to have finally solved and completed the mystery of well, of everything, of the universe, of the cycle of life and death. We've got it all figured out, and it feels good. It genuinely feels pretty good. Okay, let's go ahead and move on here. This world is very hard to take because it has a lot of armies, so we'll just go ahead and leave that there. I mean, it really could be any moment at this point. Any moment we could achieve the greatness that we're trying to achieve. In fact, maybe I question, maybe is our fleet stuck trying to defeat these armies? They are. Oh, it's so
Our
annoying.
forces
So
fall
annoying.
upon an enemy
Oh, we finally
world.
took that world. Okay, I'll teleport these guys in to help these guys with their
Our
glitched
spaceport is under siege.
army here. But anyway, I'm thinking maybe we just jump in. We just jump into this
forces
territory
fall
here.
upon an
Then we
enemy
just jump
world.
into one of the worlds right over here. Actually, we don't even need to jump. We can just head right straight towards it and take the
Battle
worlds
has commenced.
near those very last holdouts.
Our spaceport is under.
Okay,
Our forces
and
have
the
secured
state,
an
great,
enemy
wonderful.
world.
You
Our station
should
is
jump
under
like over to here, and you should jump in to here, and then our army should jump in also to here, and then once we take this system, the aura will spread
Hostile
to.
station
Oh, okay, it already
engaged.
spread to here, but we just need it to spread
Spaceport
here,
silenced.
and we just need it to spread over here, which taking and controlling this planet should do. Oh yeah, this planet, we don't even need to invade, but we will invade anyway.
Our forces engage the enemy.
I mean, yeah.
New
All right, we're on the
truths have
world.
Been revealed.
I mean, we could probably just sit here and wait it out,
Our
honestly.
spaceport is
It's not much
under
longer
siege.
now for these people.
Withdrawing from hostile entities.
Can you please destroy these armies? Because this fleet is incapable of doing so for some reason. Our battleships are just
Hostile station
weirdly spread out
engaged.
throughout the entire, like, system. Just, like, weirdly spread out in a circle. Alright, yes,
Our
we've destroyed the
forces
armies.
have
Wonderful.
secured an
I
enemy
guess move into
world.
here. Okay, we've taken this world.
Spaceborne
Should be
life
not too
form
much longer. In fact, maybe we could like even speed up
Our
the process
forces
further
engage
by
the
like
enemy.
moving, like resettling some psionic pops over from like, let's say, not True Vision. What's a world? Will of the Voice. Apparently that has a lot of useless civilians. So let's go ahead and move these guys over. There we go. We'll move some more psionic pops. Maybe from this world. What worlds have a lot of population? Will of the Voice. This world does have a lot of civilian. Okay, it has a lot of civilians. They should all be psionic. You know, yeah, we'll even put some vampires over here. Why not? So this population, this world should have a very large psionic population now, which should increase our aura even further. Yeah, it's looking like the end of the cycle.
Enemy
I have
draws
switched
near.
us to bring the inevitable. I do think that we are going to be able to bring this inevitable very, very soon. Psionic aura intensity. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Psionic aura intensity gain plus 100%. And yeah, there it is. Pretty sure that was the very last system in the entire galaxy that didn't have the psionic aura. Should some event happen
Withdrawing
now?
from hostile
Or
entities.
how exactly do we go about that? Oh, there's some spaces over here that I didn't realize. Okay, seems like our war over in wherever is not actually the most important. Seems like these areas over here
Our spaceport
are.
is under
We need to
siege.
grab some of our more powerful fleets. Okay, some of our more powerful fleets are already in the area. What is blocking us from going over there? This way? This station?
The
Okay, we'll go ahead and jump
enemy
in here.
draws
We should have a good build up. Okay, we do have a good build up
We
of
fight.
human
Spaceport silence.
creatures right here.
Construction ship
Hold on,
under
I'm
attack.
just gathering myself here for this next attack here. I didn't realize there was a little sector over here in the galaxy. Is there any other sectors in the galaxy that aren't completely controlled? Oh, this sector here. Oh, okay. Oh, we need to jump in there and take that. Man, I thought we were completely in the clear. I thought only these areas, because all of this looked to be covered. But it looks like there is still some pockets of resistance we do in fact need to get to. So, okay, that is taken. We need to basically make our way on over to here, looks like. We got some Shroud covering auras.
truths
Okay,
have
we
been
do.
revealed.
It looks like we do have some more work to do,
Hostile
ladies
station
and gentlemen, but
engaged.
I do think it'll still be fine to keep our Shroud policy on bringing the end. I do think the end is very, very near. And if we do need to hit the emergency button and sacrifice a world or two, we can obviously
Our
do that. Oh, we
spaceport
can
is
even hit
under
this emergency
siege.
button soon. Declare war on the whole galaxy. Yeah, we definitely have already gotten to that point, so
We fight.
we can do that. let's go ahead and do this. We're going in here. We need to make our way. I mean, let's just make our way to the worlds, the center of the worlds that aren't actually
Our knowledge expands.
yeah, being taken. You can go here.
Hostile station engaged.
There we go. This should be over soon.
Spaceport
Can these guys jump again? No, gotta wait for them to jump again. Looks like we are actually 1 month away from the end of the cycle, and as much as I truly do wish that we were complete in our mission, unfortunately we are not. And the only reason we're not is because we keep having to swat down these shroud seals, swat them down, take over the worlds next to them, and repeat. Many of the systems, of course, in the galaxy are completely enshrouded, but I think this little thing over here, because there's a shroud seal right there. Any other shroud seals over here? No. These guys, once these guys are finished this battle, they need to actually, if this battle is actually even being finished, I don't know.
Station engaged.
I think these guys might be glitched too. God, I hate this game. Okay, maybe, okay, over here, I know these guys are stuck in a battle, so I've sent these guys to come in and help as well. Maybe having all battleship fleets are not, like, is it the way I'm designing my fleets, maybe? I don't know. 0 to 150 the range is, and we have it set to probably artillery, right? So I literally, I can't see what the issue could possibly be, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We will get this done. I think, yeah, over here we're disassembling some shroud seals. The shroud needs to spread in this little area, and I think that's about it. Oh yeah, this one shroud seal over here we're disassembling. So as you can see, we're basically just swatting down shroud seals. That's all we're doing. Are you building a shroud seal right now? Oh, you mother. Can we jump you in here? No, we can't jump. 400 days, that's not going to be enough. Okay, it looks like that shroud seal is probably going to be completed. But yeah, like I said, we're just swatting down shroud seals right now. That's about all we're doing. We're about done with it too. The empires that can even build shroud seals are these guys. We've seen a bunch out of these guys, but they only have 1 world left. They'll be soon destroyed. These guys haven't built a shroud seal yet, thankfully, and these guys have only built 1, and they're a pretty small empire. So hopefully more empires aren't figuring out how to make shroud seals. That would be a disaster. Long story short, we're 1 month away from the end, and we are not currently ready. So what we need to do is actually do, I guess we'll kill 3,000 pops from around our colonies. Why not? So there you go. We are now how many months away from the end? We're now 240 months away. Yeah, we have just bought ourselves plenty of time, and that was the least nuclear option out of any of our options. So I'm very confident we'll be able to get rid of these shroud seal producing empires and bring about the end very, very soon. Hopefully, anyway. This guy isn't building a shroud seal, is he? Please, for the love of God. No, he's off doing something. Okay, good. Gotta get an army, or sorry, a navy to come in and jump into this system and start taking these guys out as well. Okay, this guy's been freed of his eternal prison. We need to take out this system. It's the last of the stupid Vasimac, whatever, people that used to be in charge of this entire sector of the galaxy. We need to wipe them out. We need to wipe out these stupid Voidborn people, or at least make sure they have no stations left to build construction ships, and then I think we should be good. What the hell is this? What the fuck? A psionic suppressor? Okay, I'm guessing this does exactly what I think it does. Yes, psionic intensity or aura intensity daily reduction in the system -5. I was freaking wondering why for the longest time, even though we took this world, these 2 systems were not being taken over by our aura, and now I guess I freaking know why. It's just, we have these things on our planets. I mean, all right, like, okay, I'll just destroy it. Wait, that's crazy. That's crazy. Wait, how many other planets do I have that has this bullshit? What? hold on. I'm sure if these guys had it built on one, oh my gosh, there's more. There is more. There's more. Wait, are on all these worlds, do we not have the psionic aura? Oh wow, I didn't even see it. I didn't even see that we don't have psionic aura on some of these worlds. Wow. Wow. Wait, did I just miss one? No. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. Wow. Yeah, here's another one. Here's another one. That's way up the list. We've taken that planet ages ago. Wow. Well, I gotta go through all my planets, like probably once and twice to make sure that they don't have this. Oh, here's another one. Wow. Okay, and once I do that, maybe we'll be good. Well, actually, we won't be good because of something that's happening on the other side of the galaxy. Oh, here's another one. Wow, damn. And in this system, is there no aura? There is no aura. Wow. I was wondering why so many systems didn't have a psionic aura. Wow, okay. But anyway, basically, long story short, these guys have actually just invented the Shroud seal, so we'll have to destroy them in a few years. Hopefully, I won't have to press any more emergency buttons, as I am stalling for time currently. But if I do, I do. We have plenty of emergency buttons left. We have, yeah, we have 2 emergency buttons left, and this one is a big one. So, yeah. And this is quickly turning into a conquer the entire galaxy run. And I guess I'm down for it. I mean, I have no choice. This is what we've chosen to find meaning in our lives. So there we go. not really much to do about that. Wonderful. Our truce has run out. Let's go ahead and declare war against these guys. I mean, conquer claim. Oh, I forgot we actually don't have a total war CB as of yet. Well, I guess we'll conquer all of the systems that can potentially have, I guess I'll take this system. I mean, can we take all of their planets? Is that like a thing? Oh, they only have a few, right? Wait, how many systems do they even have with planets? They have 4 planets, 1, 2, 3. 3 systems that I can see. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, let's just go ahead and claim all of their planets and all of the systems with Shroud seals in them, or are currently being built. I don't know if a Shroud seal is being built there, but just for, you know, just for completionist's sake. All right, let's go ahead and declare war. Apparently, some of our people needed to regroup for some reason. I don't really know why, but let's go ahead and move in here. I thought I had ships moving towards this southern border. Okay, you go in here and neutralize these guys. Thank you very much.
Engaged.
And yeah, this should be the end. As far as I know, there's 7 systems. Oh, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we see all 7 systems in the galaxy that still need.
We fight.
Let's go ahead and make sure that guy isn't building a Shroud seal. Oh, he is. Oh, get in there. Oh, get in there, please. Please get in there and destroy that stupid construction ship. There we go. We got it in time. Good, good, good. Promising officer. Whatever officer was just in charge of that fleet to make sure that Shroud seal couldn't be built, promote that guy. Promote that guy. Okay, we've taken all of these guys' planets. It wasn't easy because... Oh, there we go. It wasn't easy because... Oh. Oh, we just... Oh, I think we just got the entire galaxy under our control. Let's go ahead and deconstruct this psionic suppressor. Not the entire galaxy, but pretty damn near the entire galaxy. Gotta just deconstruct this as well. Deconstruct, where are the other ones? Oh, here's one. And then the last one over here, and that should be it. As far as I'm aware, that is every system in the galaxy that isn't currently, you know, controlled by our psionic aura. I guess I'll be testing that theory very, very soon once these deconstruct and our aura spreads to all these worlds. How many months do I have left of the situation? Only 28 months, so I hope that is, in fact, correct. Systems remaining to be conquered, just one. Oh, man. Okay, and that should be pretty much, quote-unquote, conquered any day now. We are surrounding it on both sides, and there's nothing suppressing it, so yeah, 12 month systems remaining to be conquered, one. We should be good here. Oh my gosh. I can't lie and say this whole process was easy. We've had to conquer every single kingdom in the galaxy except this one. They haven't invented the Shroud sealing technology yet, thank the Lord. And apparently you don't gotta conquer these guys, the Habitite Unified Worlds. So let's just sit here and wait. Let's just sit here and wait. Yeah. Come on. Come on. Do it. Do it, I know you want to. Come on. 6 months. We just need this one system to spread the aura. Come on. I really, really don't want to delay anything. Like, I really, really don't want to delay. Like, yeah, I really don't want to delay this thing again because I'll have to delay it a lot of months just because this didn't spread to this one system. Where's the nearest world that has psionic pops? Okay, over here. All right, wonderful. Oh, the end has come. Okay, I got the achievement and everything. The end of the Habitite Unified Worlds. We have destroyed our enemies. Wonderful. Okay. Let's just go ahead and read the, I can't. Okay, I can't press OK to that. I can't press OK. Weird how I can't press OK. Grand Archive lost. Okay. Death of a Great Leader. Blah, 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 blah. Anyway, we have done it. The end has come. This was our destiny. The aura of the end envelops the galaxy. Our people, on the sacrifice, have entered a state of frenzied euphoria in celebration of our merciful salvation. It was merciful. We have been in pain for a long time. A glorious rebirth is upon us, promised from the time of our Great Awakening. I don't know when the Great Awakening was, but we're crazy. We don't really know what we're talking about. Before us, all existence is consumed by the void. Erasure and annihilation have become the galaxy's only remaining laws. One by one, entire worlds collapse into the nothingness from which they came. We are the last to be taken. It is beautiful. We see it already in the throes of a new fragile form. The end has come. Now starts the beginning. Finality is impossible. Wow. We ended the cycle. The galaxy is destroyed. We have won the game. I can't really do much except exit these out instead of, you know, doing anything else. So we'll go ahead and X them out. There's only a few more, you know, people left in the galaxy anyway. So there it is. The beautiful, destroyed galaxy. Just a little storm here and there. Here's the witness system. Are they all... Okay, all the stars do in fact explode and everything like that. Wow. The end of the cycle. There was a lot of... Oh, they all become shrouded worlds. Oh, that's cool. So every world in the galaxy becomes a shrouded world? That's a nice touch. Okay, well, we have done it. We have ended our own suffering after all of these years. We finally found purpose, and we have done something great. Well, great to us. I'm sure the other people of the galaxy don't find it so great, but we do. So that's all that matters. I hope you enjoyed the video. I enjoyed making it, and I hope to see you in the next one.